Hello, hello, gang! How are we all doing today? Welcome to the Farfetch stream. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Honeycast
Leave that
is
in the
no.
past.
But yeah, yesterday we launched the Farfetch stream, which for the 5 people who don't know, that is the project that Dave and I are co-creating, and we have a bunch of our lovely voice actors from the project here today. We launched yesterday and blew through our goal in 8 hours, which is absolutely insane. We are
Insane.
It's
currently
crazy.
over 100,000. And we're trying to work our way up to 125,000 so we can do comic dubs.
Incredible.
But yeah, does
I
I think that's
everyone...
definitely possibility probably happening.
We'll
gives you
at the
guys
very
work.
With
least
the way
hit
it's
that
going,
one.
oh my god. I know. This community is so cool. Yes.
So,
Everybody's just waiting in line with their wallets out, ready to go. It's happening.
Have my money.
to preface, if you're interested, which you guys are always cool with the donations. However, if you decide to do it, we're actually going to push that you do that on the Kickstarter, which is linked above and down below.
Yeah, we have a pinned
because-
comment in the chat, and it is in the description.
So yeah, because we're gonna the first thing is comic dubs, and then we have a lot of other stretch goals if we hit them. But seriously, hitting that thing in one day, I nearly had an aneurysm just from. I was speechless. Thank you guys so much.
In the first, few minutes, we hit, 20 grand, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And
I was
feel like
watching
it's a
every
testament
few
to-
minutes or hours. It's crazy.
It's a testament to the awesome rewards that you guys have. If you want to go down and tell people what they can get for their I am looking at this minimum $15 pledge, you get some insane art. What the hell? This is incredible.
Yeah,
We
Dave,
wanna-
you want to read the rewards and whatnot?
Yeah, before I do that though, I should probably introduce who's here.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah, there you
introduce
go.
who all's here.
So
might be
we've
good.
got Ashley and I, who gives a crap, but we are blessed to be joined by the voice of Rue, Nola Klopp.
Hello, everyone.
The voice of Kira, the Jasmine Levanos. Is that
Hello,
right?
hello.
Okay, and then the voice of Warren, Jonah Scott.
Hello, howdy.
And some other peeps might pop in. We're not going to say who, but
Oh, yeah.
because if they don't, then that would be really underwhelming. So, but yeah, so
No pressure.
but yeah, as far as let me look at that actually. The what can you get on our Kickstarter? Well,
Yeah, let's check it out.
Heck yeah.
for $5 you get thank you, and that's it.
Thanks.
No, you get your name. You get your name in the credits.
There you go.
Take your name in the credits.
Yeah.
And a pat on the back.
For $15, you get a bunch of different unique art backgrounds for your electronic devices, your computer, your phone, your.
Unique is an understatement. I personally think these are fucking stunning. Whoa.
Yeah, these are really cool. It's very very cool looking concept art, and with some of the wacky visual style we're trying to go for.
Bunch of concept art, original stuff that's just gonna be for the backgrounds, background paintings, all sorts of stuff. There's gonna be over 20 images available in phone and desktop sizes.
Yeah. For $25, you're gonna get a PDF version of what we call the book, and it's not the Necronomicon, unfortunately. But what it
Damn
is
it.
it is a big juicy collection of the art and comics of Farfetched, which is complete with just
neat.
tons of all of our comics, and then tons of concept art and everything. And then there's also the physical version of that for $35. If you want to be able to, read it and hit your friends with it, you can get that here. For $50,
Or get it signed by Ashley or anybody you see walking around. You see me out at Whole Foods, and you come up to me and you're like, "Hey, can you sign my Farfetch?" I'm be like, "How dare you speak to me? First of all, second of all, yes, of course, I'd love to."
Let's see, where did I lose my place? Oh, for $50, you can join us as in Ashley, the cast and crew, and I, as we're gonna do a private early screening of the pilot and a Q&A. So it's a we call that the open mic night, basically. So
That's cool.
you'll be able
Exciting
to
stuff.
Awesome.
watch it with us and ask us your questions and throw your eggs at us. Don't do that; those are actually really expensive right now.
Yeah, that's
Find an alternative.
Yeah. You might wanna hold
Like
on to your eggs.
everything.
just a box of
tomatoes-
egg whites. I think is easier to.
Tomatoes are still pretty cheap, I think, right?
Yeah, tomatoes are cheap. You're right. That's a good one.
You can bring tomatoes, sure.
Yeah.
Also, bloopers and outtakes, which sounds like a riot. I
Yes.
cannot wait
We
to see
have-
that. Like,
We have,
really
we
curious.
have bloopers from all of you. Your frick ups, as we call them.
my hiccups.
Your frick ups and hiccups.
It's so long ago now.
that
Yeah,
is
right.
true.
I don't even know what they would be now. I completely
Yeah.
they vacated my mind.
It's been
There have been
years.
some. It's really funny
Yeah.
where it's like some of them have just been like absolute nonsense from us, like just improvising and stuff. But some of them, a couple of the weird noises by some of the actors actually made their way into the pilot, just because like I don't want to spoil, but there's one noise at one point that J. Michael made that we thought was so funny. We are just like, we have to put this in somehow.
He just
And-
made the most insane noise, and we started dying. We're like, oh, we're keeping that, and he was like, really? He just got
Aw.
so happy.
Oh my god.
For $100, it says you want to feel
$100.
extra special.
Yes.
You'll get a special thanks in the credits, and you're gonna get a 12-pack of exclusive stickers.
Dude, I can vandalize things
yeah.
with,
You
with
sure can.
Farfetch IP.
We can't officially encourage that for legal reasons, but you may do with your personal property whatever you like.
See?
You also,
See?
you're
Vandalism.
You're also gonna get MP3 downloads of the score from the pilot, as well as also earlier there's also MP3 downloads of the Sesamoid songs, and you can also get
Heck
digital
yeah.
access to the sheet music for the songs we've done.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
Yeah,
That's
heck
really
yeah.
neat.
And then also, by the way, each one of these, like if you do, you also get all the previous stuff. So
Oh yeah, if that yeah.
then we have the for $200. Ashley and I are going to sign an exclusive print that you can't get anywhere
The
else.
print's so cool.
Yeah, it's
and you
gorgeous.
get everything else. Yeah, it is. Our buddy Yale put this together. It's just the coolest image.
Original
Um,
concept art was by Parallel, but Yale took that and
Yes.
just fucking ran with it.
Awesome.
I bet this looks sick under a black light.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
You're
that'd be
right.
so
Honestly,
cool
yeah.
to get it like blacklight printed, so if you held it up, it like glows all
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah, what?
Yes.
All
I
right,
need this
all
on
right,
a
I have
shirt.
plans now.
Now there
Also,
were
these are limited quantity too, right? This is
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
limited to
limited,
500. We don't want our
500.
wrists to fall off.
speaking of limited
And it is
quality.
exclusive.
Speaking of limited quantity, the next two tiers are actually completely sold out, but I'll still say what they were. You could have gotten, if you were quicker to the punch, or maybe you did, a one of a kind sketch from Ashley.
That was a hard
Of-
word for you to find, huh?
It sure was.
It's in there somewhere.
A one of a kind sketch from Ashley, and then we also had a tier that you could be, you or your original character could show up in one of the Far-Fetched comics, but those are both gone. You snooze, you lose. So, and then finally the big boys, the band manager tier, which is basically our associate producer tier. For 1,000, you get basically everything from before except the comic cameo and sketch, and you also get the associate producer credit. And then the big boy record executive for 2,500. That's the executive producer credit, where you get everything, and you get
Mhm.
the executive producer credit, which makes you sound really cool, and you can
Makes you
brag
sound
to your
big and important.
you can
Yeah, you
brag
can put it on
to
a business
everyone
card.
you see. Yeah. So yes, there you go. While we're hanging out, the link is at the top of the chat pinned, and then also under the video if you would like to support us, because we have hit our goal, but we have some cool stretch goals we'd like to do, and also in case anything goes wrong, it's good to have a little extra just in case, because you never know. So.
What can go wrong will go wrong, and with all the shakeups happening in our country currently, it is definitely good to have some cushion.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Making it so
also,
that you guys can...
hey, it looks like we just crossed 103,000.
Hey!
Whoa!
Let's go.
Thank you, whoever did that. Way to go.
Good job. You
were
did
the most
it.
important in this minute.
Reminder, if we hit 125K, all these clowns get more work because we're going to do comic dubs. So
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
You're also paying for their... by the way, the more money we raise, the more we can give to our team of animators, VAs, musicians, everything. So...
It's a
the
rough
one thing
time
that I
out there
appreciate
for
about working on this
creatives.
is everybody takes care of each other here.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
For sure. Like, we're not just a production team. Like, we're a family. We're a family here. We're just so tight-knit. Like, I just love it so much.
The only thing about that is I think I worry my years in retail, because when they say the thing "we're a family," that usually
We're a
means...
family? Feels like we're a cult, actually.
That usually means you're not getting a bonus, you're getting a pizza party. So...
Hey, we got some cough drops for you. We figured we'd treat you guys.
When the
to,
pilot launches, we'll have a party, and it's just an empty room with a few pizzas in the middle. Just like have fun.
It's the picture of the like dads in a basement with like a bunch of hay and like a turkey.
What's that one like from The Office that's like "it is your birthday," but instead it's like it is a premiere or something like.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find that picture. Hold on.
And a singular ball pit.
Yes. That has to have pee in it. It's mandatory.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know if "has to" is the words I would use.
No, it's mandatory. We want to be accurate to DashCon, as accurate as possible.
Exactly. We got to recreate the image.
Speaking of, did you guys hear that DashCon's coming back?
Of course it is. People love nostalgia.
They have brought back DashCon from the dead. It's already sold out.
Oh my god.
What?
Legendary.
Where is it? How is this sold out? Like all 75 badges got sold?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how many badges they sold, but I think it's in like Canada or something. This time. I know my friends really wanted me to go, and I'm like, bruh.
I don't know. That's just bad juju at that point.
Yes, that's in Toronto.
I think
that's
it's
like
in
saying,
Toronto.
yeah, let's go to Fire Festival. They're bringing it back. It's gonna be fine this time.
Aren't they doing like a second one of those? Like you.
They are actually, like, unironically, they are bringing back Fire Festival, but
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Also, Samuel Shapiro, thank you so much. In many ways, I see Farfetch as a modern mystery show that helped Hanna-Barbera out in the 70s, like Scooby-Doo and Jabberjaw. It is kind of funny. We've talked about how, like, that era of Hanna-Barbera, we're both kind of paying homage and parodying a bit with this show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, there was the whole aspect of like teens in the band, and then going around with your little mascot, solving mysteries. We don't really solve mysteries in this show. There's more of a a plot.
Mysteries happen to them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just being scared.
That's fair to say.
And it's like, it's a formula that just fucking works, man. Like it's so easy to tell stories and evolve that into something else. It's just a good launching point, It's narratively fertile soil.
Yeah.
Constantly.
There's a reason Hanna-Barbera made about 50 copies of Scooby-Doo. Jabberjaw,
Josie and the Pussycats.
That one's not quite Scooby-Doo, but I know there are a million other ones.
I mean, you can
There's
even
one
say
where
Archie.
the car talked.
Oh, Turbo Teen. There was,
Does-
or talking about the one that was the one where the kid turned into the car.
Was it?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
wait, yeah,
Turbo
no,
Teen.
I know what you're talking about.
How have I not seen this?
Absurd.
Have you not seen it? Because it's not very good.
Oh shit! I
There's a
want the
trillion of
car
those.
to be human.
Ooh, sounds like it's time for a movie night.
Everyone's saying Speed Buggy. That was the name of it.
Speed buggy, yeah, no, and the car talked and shit, and it was so weird. There was like, they had a 1-for-1 for every Scooby-Doo character. Let me see, Speed
my
Oh,
buggy.
God.
does Magilla Gorilla count?
Magilla Gorilla, Jabberjaw, yeah, here it is. Speed buggy.
Grape Ape is obviously the best.
Oh yeah, that
of the
does ring a
bunch.
bell.
Friends Tinker, Mark, and Debbie participate in car races in their vehicle, Speed Buggy, a remote control car built by Tinker that has a mind of its own.
Actually, what was the one that we discovered that is like literally 1-for-1 with this show, where it's like the where it looks like Twin Ward and Griff is
Oh,
monsters.
Drac Pack.
Drac Pack, yeah.
Drac Pack. I haven't seen this. Drac.
If you look at the character designs, it's like, oh,
It's just
like
It's literally just Quinn Warren and Griff.
It's Molgoth of the Scooby Doo show. It's Scooby Doo for Molgoths. Oh,
That is so
Drac
sick.
Pack.
Man, that's how we should have described Farfetched as Scooby-Doo for mall goths.
Yeah, that works too.
well, you basically did when you
It
said
works.
Hot Topic, because that's what it is. You only find those in malls.
Yeah,
I was
very
gonna say,
true.
I better see some Farfetch shit in Hot Topic. I know a guy.
Let me see. We got some.
God, that's one of my like major aspirations just as a creator is to get something in Hot Topic eventually.
It'll happen.
Zubal's in
happen.
Hot
Sure.
Oh, I'm
Topic.
positive.
Zubal doesn't have their own
Mhm.
shirt or anything yet, but Zubal's on merch at Hot Topic. I'm like, well, that's step one.
Yeah, foot in the door, foot in the door. I saw Beastar shit in Hot Topic, and I almost did a fucking backflip. I was like, it's here, it's real. It's happening.
I told Jonah the other night that I was like, I watched a couple episodes of Beastars out of context because I actually had to put them on, and I was like, yeah, like there was like a thing. Well, actually, I probably don't want to spoil for these people.
Don't
but, like,
spoil it.
I
You
was,
can
but
say what
I
you
had-
feel comfortable saying.
I had no context at all. And I think at one point I asked, actually, I was like, so is like the thing where like they eat meat, do they go Super Saiyan? That's what I said. And actually, I was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of,
It's like a
basically.
senzu bean, but your friend's leg. Never mind.
Okay, you said it.
That was season 2, which was years ago,
Okay,
so it's
that's
not.
why I texted him. I was like, yeah, I saw like your character ate your friend's like foot or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, I marathoned through season 2 finally, and now I'm on season 3, part 1. They're doing season 3,
Let's
part 1 and
go.
part 2, right?
Correct. Yeah, there's gonna be another
Yeah.
12 episodes.
And
Spoiler, Iron Man dies. What the heck, Jaylee?
and
Oh,
I'm
man.
just so hype, so hype.
I can't wait. I want to see how they end this thing out. I get to go to hopefully we're soft confirmed in September that I get to go to Studio Orange and actually do a tour.
Oh,
And,
that's so
like,
cool.
because I met them at a convention a couple of months ago, and I'm just like, hey, I voiced Legoshi in English, and they're just like, oh my god, are you coming to Japan? Come check us out. They're like
Aw.
super cool at Studio Orange. They're super chill.
I love
I met-
Studio Orange. I am a massive fan of them.
I'll try and get you something if I go and see if they give me any. For
Please?
one, if I get any freebies, I'm distributing those as gifts 100%. But if I'll see if I can't find like an animation cell or something. That'd be cool to bring back.
Yeah, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about the studio because I am a massive nerd for all the tech they've developed to like
Yeah,
help
yeah.
make 3D anime. It's so cool.
Mhm. Super neat.
But
But
yeah, when part 2 of season 3 of Beastars comes out, we gotta do another Beastars Honeycast.
yeah, get everybody together. Get Jason in here. We can get. I might even be able to drag Keith in here.
Ooh.
Let's see. You know, everybody else. Griffin. The gang.
We gotta get the whole gang. We gotta get Lauren.
Lauren,
Oh, boy,
wanted
It's
to-
a fucking crime we haven't had
The
Juno.
crossover.
I know, right? She's incredible.
I remember when we cast Lauren as our lead villain, Blair. When we were doing our audition, we had just met Lauren, just spoken to her for the very first time.
I know where this is going.
I was gushing to her about how much I love Juno and Beastars, and Dave was like, "Oh yeah, isn't that bunny blowjob show?" And I'm like, "Dave, we just met her."
Listen, all I had seen was like out of context on Twitter, just scrolling through that clip of that one moment, and that's all I knew from that show. And I was just like, "Oh, is that bunny blowjob program?" And
That's how you make an impression, man.
yeah,
That's how you get remembered.
Because I bet anything she didn't forget that.
no, now we're
Lauren,
best
Oh, yeah,
Lauren
no.
would be the first one to call it that.
She
true.
absolutely remembers that. She brings it up every now and again, and I'm like, I'm glad that didn't make you decide to.
Story.
I'm glad that didn't make you decide to not work on the show.
That's also like a
Black
similar
Christmas.
thing to when we reached out to J. Michael for Quinn, and Ashley was like, because he's who she wanted, and she was like super nervous, and then like we had the meeting with him, and then in the middle of it somehow he and I started talking about the Ginger Dead Man with Gary Busey, and just how much we both loved that terrible movie. Then Ashley just got completely cut off from the conversation. We became best bros. And then
I was so mad. I was like, I'm the one who was excited to talk to J. Michael, and you became his best friend.
Michael's a fucking cinephile. There was a period of 2 or 3 months where I would go over it was Saturday or Friday night, but every week I would go over to Lauren Landa's apartment, and we would me, Rye McKeon, Lauren Landa, J. Michael Tatum, Brandon, occasionally a couple of other directors would show up, but they were good friends, and we just watch a movie. We would just watch a movie. We
That
watched some
sounds so
really,
fun.
really shitty movies, but they were fun to watch because we would have a glass of wine and then watch them.
That's the way to
bad
do
movie
it.
marathons are the best kind of marathons to have. You just
They
sit
really
and laugh the
are.
whole time.
And
We
good
need-
company helps.
We need to have
Yes,
a few of those
exactly.
in the Farfetch server, man.
Let's do it. I can
Bad
find some.
movie
I'm sure
nights.
Dave has some really good movie recommendations.
I have stacks of terrible VHSs on my desk. I have one in front of me called Cocaine Wars.
Yeah.
Bro, yes.
Sounds good.
Holy shnikes. I love it.
Oh God. Okay, hold on. I have some things to read.
Yeah, super chat boy. Catch up on the super
Yes.
chats.
Reminder: if you throw money at the Kickstarter, that's the super chats. Go Fearless OP. Thank you for all the cumulative donations where you said nothing. It's very kind. We appreciate it. Also to Lindsay Chan, thank you. Kale's Tale says, "Hi Ash and Dave, congrats. Ash, I hope your new show comes to life. You and Brutello both. Proud for you too. There is an I in the word passion. There is. That is correct.
Heck yeah.
Yes,
thank
there
you.
is.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Aiden is all stars. Real name, Alicia. Jonah, I have something embarrassing to ask. I am
Oh boy,
in
here we go.
between denial if I'm sipping on Warren or not. That's not a question.
Yeah, you are. No, you're not. You're not in denial.
Yeah. Would you do your Warren impression like anything hell, even say, of course I want, oh, Ashley, of course.
God damn it!
We do that already? There's no
Probably
way we
did.
haven't done that already.
We probably have.
The first one of the stream.
Oh, Ashley. There you go. And this is
I'm
me just
your-
talking, guys.
I'm your mom, son.
The thing with freaking
I'll put you in your
Warren-
fucking room.
Jonah's Warren voice is just like 1 decimal from his normal voice. It's
Yeah,
like
it's literally just me talking. Like, this is it. This is him. There you go. He's just a little on edge all the time.
we made it easy for you.
He's one missed cup of coffee away from a meltdown.
It's true. We were joking about like driving the gang through McDonald's, and he'd just be like, "We're getting McDonald's," and all he does is just get 1 black coffee for himself.
He's the one
and
black
drive
coffee.
off.
He is. Yeah. We went grocery shopping yesterday. We're not wasting money on takeout. Do you know how expensive this stuff is? Do you? No, you don't, because you're not the one with the debit card.
Let's see. Kale says someone else's project I want to plug. Is that all right?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Ashley Caldron and her team at Bluebird Studios has their Gamma Girl and Friends. She does Digital Circus comic dubs. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Okay.
that's neat.
Yeah, Gamma Girl and Friends. They're making a pilot, or do they have one? Okay. Check that out. Nico Sickinger says, I can donate more to you peeps. Hope the show goes very well. What do you mean more? Thank you for doing anything. That's
Yeah,
very kind of
any
you.
amount is
For
greatly
sure.
appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, we're at
And even just the lower tiers.
105,000.
105.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm not-
shnikes. Oh my god, we're seeing this is some growth, man. Serious growth.
Oh my god, bought. Let's see. What was taken?
Oh yeah, how many of the top tiers left?
Of the big boys, let's see. You're playing with the big boys now?
God damn it, my brain did the same thing.
Boys now.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that in a minute after I get to these super chats.
Yeah.
Because I have a debate about that. Okay, we have 8 band managers left and only 1 record executive left. So
Yeah, a bunch of people left the band manager tier to go up to the record executive tier. It's
in
crazy.
fact, Joel of Farth in the chat says hello from one of your record executives. Happy to support indie animation. Thank you, Joel.
Hey, Joel, I know Joel. We've been talking for a long time. I hope it's
Well,
going
we
well,
haven't.
man.
This is our connection, Joel. This is just a you and me moment. Don't worry about her. So, thank you.
Okay, I'll leave.
I like this username, Ol Snippers.
Sounds like a
Like-
ship captain with a beard and
Hey, I'm Captain
But he's
Old
all
Snipper.
snippers.
I cut me beard with a pair of scissors that I found.
I cut me beard with a pair of scissors and I keep it mighty close.
This is the weirdest episode of Terribly Titled Talks with Dave Catvill I've ever seen. No one knows what that show is.
Dave, you gotta
Uh,
bring your podcast back.
I actually Dragon. Wait, they don't know what Dragonford is. Never mind. For real talk, I do actually plan to bring that back, and there's a guest I do have in mind for. So,
Yo.
Sweet.
Ooh, a hint, hint.
Matsuke Niedermeyer says, "What's up, everybody? A special hello to Jonah Scott, everyone's favorite pizza everyone's favorite pizza topping."
Jonas Scott is everyone's favorite pizza topping.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
I don't know,
flattered.
man.
Alpha Snacky.
Alpha snacky. Alpha snacky.
Yeah.
Jonah Scott on pizza is like pineapple on pizza. It just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. And
Hey.
like
Bro,
most people say they like it, but they're lying to themselves.
Fighting words there.
No, I love pineapple on pizza, dude.
I do too.
It's
I do
so
too.
good.
Here's the thing with pineapple and pizza.
Oh boy. Where's Ed?
I know, right? I think it's the thing where it's like I hate like the polar opposite opinion on that because I think pineapple and pizza is good with certain kinds of pizza. Like it's not good for everyone, but it's good with like certain other toppings.
Yeah, it definitely
Like-
doesn't work with everything.
No,
So it can't just be pineapple on the pizza. It's got to have something.
Just
accompanying
pineapple.
topping.
It can't just be a 16-inch pineapple slice. Just
Okay, but have you
sauce.
had like roast pineapple? It's delicious.
Oh,
I have.
pineapple on the
It
grill
is
is
good.
good. Yeah.
Caramelized a little bit, maybe even a little burnt. Oh,
Oh yeah.
so good. A friend of mine brought over a pizza that I'd never tried before, which is called it's called New Haven style pizza, and it's just sauce on like a highly seasoned crust.
Ooh.
So, and it goes through the oven and everything. And I was a little skeptical at first, but if you put just sauce on a pizza and then put that into the oven, it like caramelizes the tomato sauce a little bit on the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So it's
that sounds
got
like
this skin.
it sounds like a tomato flatbread or something.
Yeah, it was delicious. I was a little apprehensive, but it was phenomenal.
Also, I'm trying to. I the screen just crashed on YouTube for me.
Remember, Dave,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
just hit out of
new
memory for me. Oh, is it back?
Dave, remember there's a new chat in the Discord server that tracks all
that makes
super
that
chats.
easier. That makes that easier.
Dude, we have technology.
Dude, I set up so
do it.
many bots to make streaming so much easier now.
Yeah, man, I need to do that, but I'm too busy being on an airplane.
Constantly traveling.
It's a lot.
I decided I'm done with cons. I got so sick of traveling so fast.
There's a lot. Like it's I've done 3 back to back, and it's a lot. I love meeting people and I love seeing the fans and interacting with them and doing panels and stuff like that. But the travel and then everything in between that, like my diet got screwed up just because you can't eat really healthy when you're out doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
My exercise regimen was crazy because sometimes the hotels don't have the machines that I like to use and know how to use. And it's just like my monkey brain is just like, not doing that. No. So it's nice to have a break. I don't have a con for a while until Furry Weekend Atlanta, baby.
I was going to that and I had to cancel. I'm so sad.
I was fucking telling Dave last night. I'm like, I'm going to so many conventions. I know, and I want to. It's either I reach out to you guys and schedule some time to like hang out, or I just kind of roll the dice on a convention and hope one of you guys is there so we can have a drink or something. And I've been rolling the dice, just hoping one of you guys is there. And you should have rats.
I'm sad because Ben's gonna be there too, right?
Yeah, me and Ben are gonna be there.
I've never gotten to meet Ben. I'm really sad.
I'll say it here first, and no, this is legit the first time anybody has heard any hide or hair of this, but Furry Weekend Atlanta is where I am debuting the Lego She Fursuit that I have.
Yo, what?
Yeah. It's actually happening. I'm stoked on it. I don't have like the suit part. I'm like wearing actual clothes, but I have the hands, I have the feet, and I have a head and like a cowl piece.
You got a partial.
Yeah, a partial. That's what it's called. And somebody was gracious enough to be like, "I'll just make you one, and we can have a good time." So
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's happening.
We'll go to a con.
I'm gonna be wearing it for like 2 hours. Get your pictures in during that. That's it.
That's the max you can wear one of those things before you start to die.
That's the max I can stomach it. And then maybe I'll do some TikToks or something. But
oh, the people are gonna love it.
Lie says that's because it's true, Rue. Shut up about the, and then it just ends.
What?
Someone was silenced for Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Don't leave us hanging.
Could have been about anything.
And we'll never know.
The secrets of the Runeverse.
Shut up, Dave.
The Runeverse.
I see what you did there.
Nick May says opportunity for Farfetch to make fun of the inferior cousins dub of Sailor Moon.
What?
What?
Was it inferior cousins? Did your cousins get together and like have a bag of Doritos and dub Sailor Moon?
Well, if you join the $2,500 tier, I guess we can dunk on your cousin. I'll add that to the rewards.
Watch that. That's probably some like known thing and we don't know about. Also, Supreme VIZ, let's go lesbians. Heck yeah. And
hell yeah.
Let's go lesbians. Indeed.
Slurpity Slurp Jonah. Isn't that a thing from your thing?
Slurpity Slurp.
Yeah.
I don't know what I maybe at one point I probably knew what that was.
No, Jonah, it's your classic bit. Don't you remember?
My bit, Slurpity Slurpity
Yeah,
Slurp.
yeah.
Canned laughter.
Say the line, Jonah.
Say the line, Jonah. Slurpity Slurp.
Yay!
Yay!
Maud Flanders is dead.
Chat's going, let's go lesbians now. Hell yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna see.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys.
Without context, that'd be pretty amazing.
I was so I'm doing I not to plug anything, but and I won't get too specific, but I'm doing my own little graphic novel project, and we have to put at certain points there has to be other in-universe bands that because it's about a band, and I'm gonna slap Sesamoid all over the place if I can.
Yes.
Just because it's a fun little like, hey, look at that. There's like some other fictional bands there, and we'll do like a poster or something. I feel like that would be neat.
That'd be so
That's so cool.
I would love that.
Let's see.
I'm trying to get Sesamoy to show up on my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year.
Oh, there you go.
Oh heck yeah. Oh my goodness. Seagurkin. Hi guys, congrats on the Kickstarter getting fully funded. Funny story. I dreamed about making a fictional band for a class project called Angry Obsession. Insert it came to me in a dream here joke here. I imagined I had this dream because of Farfetched. Possibly. You never
It's
know.
entirely possible.
We're not the first to do it, obviously. I mean, the whole thing with like Sesamoid also being like a real band than an animated band comes from stuff like, you know, Metalocalypse and Gorillas and Studio
Yeah.
Killers and Josie and the Pussycats and all that stuff. But we love it, so thank you. Bativia Bowser. I sadly don't possess the power, the credit card. That's fair. Required for the project, so I am doing it like this. This is my way to support this show. It's very fun and hilarious, so I am looking forward to the show. I'll be waiting with patience. Also, tell the VAs I said hi. Oh wait, some are here
Hello.
from the Netherlands. That's true.
Ooh, Nederlanders.
What time is it over
Batavia.
there? What time is it over there, Nola?
9:40 now.
Okay, so it's not crazy late. I was worried it was
Jeez.
gonna be like 2 a.m.
It's
or
not
some
China.
Imagine.
We're not in China, thankfully.
I got a buddy I play D&D with on Wednesdays, and that he lives in London, and that poor guy, we do D&D at 6 p.m. PST my time, and it is always like
Ooh, that's
3
late.
a.m. for him.
Yeah.
And he's been doing
No.
this every Wednesday for like a year, and I am so proud of him because he's also a theater actor, so he has like rehearsal during the days.
Oh
And
no!
I'm like, dude, how
Yeah.
the fuck do you pull that off, bro? What the hell are you made out of?
That's
But
fucking
he's just like, I love
dedication,
D&D so
dude.
much. Yeah.
Oh, we love that dedication.
Sammy A 1999 says congrats on the Kickstarter. You did need uppies.
Shut the
Yeah,
I am
Kickstarter-
so I'm gonna go downstairs and punch Cole for starting the uppies thing. It went from oh Ashley to Ashley needs uppies, and I'm so goddamn mad.
You just need to draw yourself like fucking huge, like really tall, massive, like Titanic, and be like, I never need uppies again. Let's
I'm
end the
big now.
uppies discourse. I'm big.
Uppies discourse is now over.
I step on it.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta pee. Hold on, I had too much coffee.
you got it.
Oh, Warren's dead.
Yep, it's the coffee.
Isn't it?
It's Warren's one black coffee. It got
Just
Yeah,
him.
it's the one that he ordered earlier.
My favorite user, Destroyer of Sheds, back again. With when do we get the Beastars crossover called Furfetched?
Hell yeah.
That's wild that this was read as soon as he walked away. He needs to hear this one.
Nola and Jasmine, you guys don't know about Destroyer of Sheds. It's just this
Oh.
user named Destroyer of Sheds who wants to destroy sheds. And they're my favorite user in these streams.
He just fucking posts the most ominous ass messages.
It's like, well, there's lore here because why are we beefing with sheds?
What did sheds do to him? Why
Yeah.
must he destroy them all?
Also, this does kind of interlink because you can shed your fur.
Oh, it's true.
Oh,
It's
now
all
we're
connected.
thinking outside the
There's deeper stuff going on here.
Yeah, the first time he ever showed up, he was just like, "Do you have a shed?" And I was like, "No, why?
Should
He
I?
wants to destroy it.
If I don't, what will you destroy instead?" I
Katie
just
Ross
looked at
says,
chat, and the first fucking thing I see is "Get Ashley a stool."
I
Fuck
was just about
you.
to read that.
That's crazy.
Yo, Ashley, you can manually breathe, blink, and swallow just by thinking about it.
Joke's on you. I have ADHD, so I'm gonna forget all of that in about 2 seconds.
Also, if you guys have any questions for Nola, Jasmine, or Warren, I mean Jonah.
He has a name, Dave.
Warren. I mean, it's his voice anyway.
I'm back.
True.
Can you imagine just like if you have any questions for hired talent, go ahead and like
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How was the piss? What would you rate it 1 out of 10?
It was laminar.
Oh,
Their
ooh, that's a
pee,
10
it
out of
doesn't make any
10.
noise. Yeah, it just goes like it's like a solid
I never say
tube.
it's like a solid.
It's like it comes out like a jelly.
I'm
been
kicking
there too
Jonah
long,
out
too
of the
much
fucking
coffee.
call.
You miss me yet?
No.
So unlike the character, and that's why it works.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah still has life in him.
Yeah, I still have a zest in
Also,
me.
hold on, is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Huh?
What?
What?
I'm trying to.
What happened?
Por qué?
The euro.
The euro.
Somebody.
What about the euro?
No.
The euro. The economy.
Dave's just like, hold on, stop everything, stop the stream. I've come to a great realization. The
Well,
euro.
no, for real. Because
Euro.
Other denominations.
I'm trying to see because Batavia said did Dave see how much the donation was? It's 550 euros.
Oh God,
holy
that's like
crap.
$150.
that's like
Jesus
$5,000 in American.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I
Dude,
didn't.
it's like 20,000 pennies.
I apologize. I didn't see that at first. I was just reading names. But thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
Big
you.
donation.
Incroyable.
Thank you.
Super chats here do technically still go to supporting Farfetch'd, but remember to also support the Kickstarter.
It pays the rent of the people that are making Farfetch'd. I don't know. I don't.
I guess.
I mean,
True.
yeah,
We get
exactly
comic
that.
dubs.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
And yes, we need comic
Also-
dubs.
We do
Jerry-
need comic dubs. We were at 105.
20 more.
20
Something?
more.
Also, Cherry Blossom said you all lost the game. You're banned.
God damn it. I haven't lost the
Mods.
game in like 6 years.
Get Cherry Blossom. Annihilate them.
Destroy their shed.
Destroy their head.
Mods, destroy his shed.
If it's not already destroyed first.
I will splinter your shed.
That should be the new thing when you destroy their shed. Trying to see if they're.
Let me take a look at this. So if you had to guess, well, you don't have to guess. You probably already know. I'm just curious because I'm not an artist. I'm a visual artist or an animator. How many frames are in the OP, the intro?
It is 500. No, the first half of it's 554.
Oh, wow.
Whole thing's probably 1,000 something.
Cool. Neat. That's just a fun little tidbit.
Damn.
Having
Nice little
done
fun
all the cleanup and compositing, I have stared at those frame counts for a long time.
Exactly one frame.
Not done all the cleanup, but fucking managed all the cleanup.
Turkey
really
Beer
cool, man.
2010 says first Farfetch and now the dire wolf is back from extinction. This is an interesting week.
Oh yeah,
so
Farfetch
far.
brought back the dire wolf.
It's
for
true.
the
Don't-
season finale.
Don't get me started on the direwolf thing. I am so autistic about prehistoric animals and fucking modern animals and all this.
Farfetch was also an endangered species.
Yeah. We need your help to save it.
Kickstarter brought it back from extinction. Okay. The direwolf thing, like, yes, technically could be called quote unquote direwolves. They're not actually direwolves though. They're genetically modified gray wolves. They found samples of the genome of long dead extinct direwolves and they
Oh.
dissected that genome to then modify the genome of modern day gray wolves to resemble what they believe dire wolves used to look like. The current puppies are about 6 months old and they already weigh 80 pounds, which is absolutely
Damn.
massive.
a big baby.
So
That's enormous. Oh my gosh.
they share a lot of things with dire wolves, but there's no way to quite know if they actually represent dire wolves very well. I imagine at some point, hopefully in the far future, after these guys have lived through their life, they can look at the skeletons and compare them to our current skeletal remains, but they share no DNA with actual dire wolves.
Okay.
They're from the same company that's trying to bring woolly mammoths back.
They're just bigger though, right?
Yeah, they're just giant wolves.
Good enough for me.
It's still cool. It's still interesting.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing everybody being like, they've brought dire wolves back from extinction. I'm like, no.
Ashley said, hold my beer.
No, the only way the dire wolf is going back is if you pledge to the Farfetch'd Kickstarter. That is how dire wolves.
What they're doing with the dire wolves is, I guess they kind of Jurassic Parked it. Where they turn frogs into dinosaurs, they're turning wolves into dire wolves. It's like, it's not really the thing, but it's a close approximation.
We're going to get a dire wolfosaurus rex, and it's going to, like, gonna take over Isla Nublar.
What about fire wolves? That'd be cool.
Dude, fire wolves? That needs to come back.
I think we could manage without that.
That's like one of my favorite jokes from Kung Fury. Who's here? Oh, it's Ed, of course.
Ed!
Who let Ed in here? Ed?
Do you hear me yelling?
I know. They let me in. I'm sorry.
Right, we're talking about wolves.
Hello?
Actually, we just got done rambling about the new dire wolves.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm right on time.
Perfect timing.
Usual.
Yes, always on time, never late,
Yeah.
never very, very late.
Never very, very late after the sound check, and literally everything happened.
Yeah.
No, my apologies. I got caught up at the gym, and then I got home, and I really wanted a shower. And so I'm here until I now have to run to the airport. So I will give you all that I have in the limited time that I have.
Well, we appreciate it.
Trotting again.
And go.
Goodbye.
For those who do not know, Ed here voices our lovely werewolf Boris in the pilot. You've only gotten a small snippet of him so far.
Grr. Snarl.
Yes, sir. We love wolves in this household. If it wasn't obvious already.
Yeah. Speaking of dire wolves,
I was about to say he's quite more than just a werewolf as well.
Yes.
Also, you'll find out in the.
You will come to see more of him.
Because that would be boring.
He's not just in one episode. That's crazy.
Well, there's more of him through the pilot that they haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's crazy. I can't
But
believe he's
maybe
one of
he'll
the main
show
characters.
up in the show.
That's crazy.
All right,
Chat just blew up.
One thing
You don't know what he is. We're just talking about dire wolves.
Yeah, there you go. I was saying in one of my last streams, we need to do a werewolf honeycast and like get Ed, Ben, Jonah. Who else have voiced wolf boy characters?
Did I tell you guys that Jonah's now like basically my neighbor?
Yeah, that's why I asked if you could hear me screaming. He's like next door.
It's crazy.
Oh, he moved into the basement?
He did. How did you know?
Oh, yeah. Like 500 feet away from me.
You can get Ed, you get Jonah, you get Lon Chaney Jr.
Oh, wait, that
Whoa.
means anytime Ed's being annoying, I can tell Jonah to run over there and beat Ed up for me.
Yeah.
That requires
I'll run over
Jonah
there
to
and put
have
a
any
Post-it note on
moment
his
of any
door.
part of his day free. So I'm safe.
I mean, you're not wrong, but most of the time I'm just here, like Dracula in his castle by myself until Jalitza gets here, just walking around in a robe, taking things out of my boxes and putting them away. I'm still moving in, so it's like
Just walking around going bleh for no reason.
yeah. That's just because I woke up weird.
Nice.
No,
It's
that's
like, no,
what
this isn't
Jason
blood,
does. He
this-
just walks around going bleh,
John's like, no, this isn't blood.
I
this
heard
is
that's what vampires
V8."
do.
bleh, bleh, bleh. All right, super chat boy, go back to super chats.
Super chat boy. Super chat.
Wait, who's Super Chat Boy?
It's Dave currently.
Dave.
Oh, boo.
I guess it's
That's a
better
pretty
than
lit
Bitch
title.
Boy.
Orate me a super chat.
Let's see. Terrence Tompkins says pepperoni pizza with pineapple and jalapenos.
Oh boy.
I'd
How do I
fuck
feel
with
about
it.
it? Oh, Ed's here to give an opinion.
Oh,
Ed,
yeah.
Why would you
Ed
read
can
that
be
when I
angry
showed
now.
up? You could have avoided this.
We were talking about like how pineapple is only good with certain toppings. What is your
Oh
opinion?
boy, here we go.
Pizza's only good with that is true. So let me just state this for the record. You are allowed as a grown-ass adult. If you're under 18, you're not allowed to do this. But if you're a grown-ass adult, you're allowed to put whatever you want on your pizza. You are allowed to do that.
Hell yeah.
I just want you to know that. But then I also want you to know that I will judge you harshly for your choices. For example, pineapple, not acceptable on pizza. That is the law. That's just the law. I don't give a shit if it's sweet and savory or any of that bullshit. No. There's no pineapple on pizza. I don't care if you like it. I'm judging you for it. I already gave my disclaimer. You're allowed to do it, but I'm allowed to have an opinion about it.
And I'm gonna be real. The way you are about pineapple on pizza is how I am with people who like well done steaks.
No,
Agreed.
medium rare.
Yeah, agreed.
Medium rare is the way to go, brother.
Funny. You want to hear a funny well done steak story?
Yes.
Sure.
Always.
So I was out at a really nice, we were at a convention in Boise, Idaho, which if you haven't been, Boise, Idaho, quite a beautiful city, very walkable. It's a little, downtown Boise is quite small, but there's some really nice places to eat. And I took my girlfriend out to eat at this very nice restaurant. Now, she's not a foodie. I am a foodie. I enjoy going to nicer restaurants just as like an event to see what they got and, you know, having a good time out, maybe getting some ice cream afterwards. But I got a Wagyu steak, rare. It was delicious. It was fantastic. But we ordered a bunch of sides and stuff like that. But she also got a, you know, very nice Japanese Wagyu steak, and she's like, I want it well done. And I saw the waiter. This is a fancy restaurant. I don't have to get any more descriptive than that. Fancy restaurant. Waiter's in a tuxedo. Got the thing. The towel draped over his arm. And he goes, "Ma'am, are you sure about that?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want a well done steak." And he's just like, "Sir, I'll get your steak order in just a second. I am gonna have to go talk to the chef. I'll be right back." So he went and go talk. She got in trouble for ordering a well done Wagyu steak. And the guy comes back with the chef, and the chef goes, "Just so you know, this is a very expensive piece of meat, and you know, cooking it it's like you know, 20% fat. So cooking it in this way will just kind of turn it into a hockey puck. And, you know, it won't be that good." And she's just like, she was at a certain point, she was very obstinate and didn't want to be in trouble. She was like, "No, I want a well done steak. I want a well done Wagyu steak." And we're just like, even me, I was just like, "Jesus Christ, you're embarrassing me." My hands. And sure enough, steak came out with the sides. I enjoyed mine. She ate the fuck out of hers all the way through. 100%.
Oh my God.
She's like, "That was phenomenal." And I'm just like, you are something else.
You know,
at that
as
point,
long
like,
as she's happy.
I'm glad they ate it because I would have been like, "We're not leaving till you eat every last bite of it," and I hope you hate it.
Like, yeah.
I was gonna say, at that point, you might as well
try and chew this shoe leather.
You might as well walk up to the chef and slap him in the face, and
I
be
feel
like,
that's what she did. And I was like, I went to
feel like if
culinary
you're
school.
gonna
I
order
feel
a
like,
well done Wagyu steak, at that point you're just like, so you're not getting a steak. You should order something else.
yeah, you're getting a boot. Like you're getting shoe. Like it's just
get a fucking filet mignon, and you could be like, "Oh, it's fancy steak," and get that well done. Don't get the thing.
at least it's not like $200 or something.
Yep.
There you go. I stuck Boris in.
And who ordered this steak?
Chalitza.
And you're still like cool with them?
Oh no, so I said the only way we're gonna stay together is if I if you tweet about it and let people roast you on social media for it. And the first person to roast them was KG, and I'm just like, there you go. That's it. Thank you, KG. To be fair, I did DM him like, "Can you roast her really quick?" And he's like, "Absolutely, it would be my pleasure."
Nice.
Actually, I like how the way you angled Boris there doesn't reveal
Literally anything.
Yeah.
All you get is his general body shape, and one of his arms is weird.
Oh yeah, look at him.
That's crazy.
Boris the werewolf.
Whoa.
Alleged.
Boris the wolf monster.
Creature of the woods, what do stare at Rue?
Creature at the woods, what do stare at Rue?
Is that a haiku?
I don't know. It might be.
Does that have enough syllables?
No, that's another form of art form called nonsense.
I'm good at that.
My favorite
I'm
art
just-
form to practice.
I'm just now seeing the Oh Ashley counter. It's already that high.
Oh yeah.
138. Yeah, Ed, if you look at the
Yeah.
stream, you can see a counter of your work.
A counter of my worth?
Yeah, actually.
That too.
It's only
No,
138.
you said a counter of my work.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope.
I
you're
prefer
proud.
worth. I think it'd be really funny if it's like, well, how much money have you raised specifically?
It'll start at 100, and then anytime somebody says "Oh Ashley" in chat, it'll go down one.
Nice.
I don't know. As soon as you joined, they got $1,000 in pledges. So
That's
I feel like it's a good sign.
crazy. So that's called being a draw, and
Yeah,
it's what
yeah.
I do. And I'll have you know,
Get the eyeballs.
You've got the
Yes.
word back at the end of that.
I'll have you know, I take this very seriously, and I expect my 10% commission.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody, we have now hit $106,000 for the Kickstarter.
Also, I just like to point out we fucking hit the number before we ever started the stream.
We sure did.
Oh yeah, we got it in
We
8
just stream,
hours. It was
Ashley can
crazy.
just post stuff, and you guys
That
give
must
them
be your
money.
record.
Ashley's like, I have this really cool idea. Here's all of my money. It's like, what is going on? Do you have no standards, guys?
Dude, for real, it was wild. Just like, I guess part of me was like, I think we will be able to raise this goal, by the end. Never in a
Yeah.
million years would I have thought it would be in one day. Like like I said, I had a conniption. I was just enthralled.
Within like half a day, even.
Not
Yeah.
even half a day. Yeah, fucking.
Not even.
Now watching the numbers go up, and only freaking hours passed. That's it, just a few hours.
Yeah.
I remember one of my
Uh,
buddies, J-Van, was like, "Oh yeah, I'm excited to see where the Kickstarter's at after I get off work," and he was just like, "It fucking hit the goal before I even made it to work. What the hell?"
Exactly.
All
I
right,
foresee $1
Super
million.
Chat boy.
No.
God no,
That'd be
please no.
No, that's too much responsibility.
If I make that much, I have to
Doing all
turn the
this
fucking.
now.
I have to turn Burrowed Alive into an S corp and do all this insane tax shit and fucking no, God no.
True.
You
Hope
hear
you
that?
guys-
There's too much money.
All right, I have a very
Absolutely.
important question for you guys. Is there anything that I can do, because my friend just landed, so I have to go to the airport. Is there anything I can do before I duck? Because I can't believe how quick that was.
Knowing chat, I know they're gonna want some werewolf noises.
Cool, I can
Give
do
him
that
a
when I come
wow,
home,
man.
maybe.
You only get them if you donate to the Kickstarter.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? That needs to be like a stretch goal.
Yeah.
If we hit like
Just-
125,000, I come back and then I do the noises.
It's just a video of Ed, like, in a straitjacket in a small room, just making werewolf noises to himself.
Let me out! Not until you do the thing. No! To be fair, I'm used to being locked inside of a 4x4 padded room.
Yeah, it just kind of comes with the territory.
Back.
Oh,
No.
This is a good question that we can maybe hint at, Ashley,
Okay.
maybe, and say no if no. People are saying, will there be merch?
Yes, we are partnering with a
Merch.
company. I won't say who yet, but we're partnering with a very good company that has a lot of experience with that stuff, and so they will be helping us with merch.
We appreciate and know you guys have been waiting, especially because, the characters, the band, everything. We are going to make merch finally. More than like a couple
Ooh, we love to
pins.
hear it.
How crazy would it be if there wasn't merch, though? Like, you guys just didn't make anything.
You
There's
guys
just
don't
no
deserve
merch.
it. You don't get it.
I just heard somebody
know what I
randomly
want?
walk into my house, and I need to check if it's fucking Michael.
Okay.
Michael just
Godspeed.
randomly enters our house every now and again.
If it's a stranger, tell them the good stuff's in the save.
Okay, no, I don't think it was Michael. Who the fuck was it then? Whatever.
That makes
I'm
it more
more
scary.
concerned. I mean, it's a stranger. What are you talking about? This blase
I don't know who walked into
attitude.
my house.
It was probably Cole
All
or
right,
Adam.
I'm ducking out. I will try to come back later, but you guys have fun. Bye, Ed.
All right,
Thanks for
bud.
stopping
Thank you
by.
for coming.
Jonah, don't be a fucking stranger.
I won't. I love you, man. See ya.
All right, love you too. All right, bye, guys.
He's literally just gonna leave. I'm gonna hear the door close. I guarantee. He's
Jonah,
like
run
500
out
feet
and
away.
fucking tackle him as he leaves.
You're not leaving anywhere. Get back in there.
me read
for the kids.
Let me read a couple more of these real quick. Peach says, "Hi y'all, so happy that Farfetch is coming to life. I'm working on my own pilot as well, The Rebellion, which is ironically
Awesome.
also about a rock band. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Make more
Cool.
music characters. It's fun."
Congrats.
Heck yeah.
We
Ryan
love fictional
Hartwell.
bands.
Yes. Ryan Hartwell says, "Congrats on the successful launch. What are your thoughts on industry veterans like Dana Terrace taking the indie animation route?" That's a great question.
Mm.
Well, that's actually a really good question.
I mean, I'm super psyched for Knights of Guinevere. So
Yes.
I think it is awesome that industry folks are walking away from the industry that has
Mhm.
repeatedly scorned them and fucked them over for years to do something on their own with people who actually care about what they're doing. I think it's great.
Mm.
it's the thing is, genuinely, to like actually be serious for once, it's kind of an interesting back and forth though with it, because like I absolutely agree it's awesome because like you get to step into this more creatively free space, don't have to answer to anybody. But the
Mhm.
problem with the animation industry, as awesome as indie is doing right now, and we're as proponents of it, it is not the solution to how bad the animation industry is right now.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely not.
it's slowly
Mhm.
helping, but things need to change in the actual industry with the way
Yeah.
people are paid, with the streaming mergers, etc. So it's kind of this weird
Mhm.
thing where it's like I'm really glad that these veterans are like stepping into the space, but things also need to fix in the space itself.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know,
Like, you
so
For
can't
sure.
just tell people to go indie instead of work in the industry. Indie's cool, but it
there's
doesn't
no money in
pay.
it.
Yeah, it doesn't pay nearly as well as the industry does, and it doesn't have health insurance or retirement or
Mhm.
any of that stuff. So I think there needs to be a middle ground where we get indie to that point, or we go with indie long enough that these studios start to get nervous when they have nothing new that they can roll out and people are losing interest, and then they go, okay guys, come back, we'll pay you, we won't replace you with AI, we promise.
Yeah, like
Exactly, because you know what animation needs, whether it's indie or a big studio, it needs people. It needs
Needs
workers. You
human
need to
it
have a
does.
beings.
team. Yes. And then also like indie animation, we love the freedom, right? But it's like Ashley was saying earlier, there's a lot of things lacking. And honestly, like not everyone can get their projects funded. There are a lot of people that they try to get their project on Kickstarter and their goal isn't met. And it's just the reality of things. So it's not the solution to what can better the animation industry.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
incredible
Mhm.
projects out there that just, for whatever reason, the algorithm being dumb or bad timing or, anything like that, they just don't manage to be able to hit their goal. And it sucks because, like, all these projects absolutely deserve it. But right now, it's not a space where there's infinite money going around.
Yeah, yeah.
our just some Sarah, who is one of our amazing animators in the chat, actually had a very good point. Where they said how to make indie actually sustainably profitable continues to be a tough nut to crack, and it's true,
I think
unfortunately.
Glitch is the absolute closest to having that answer.
Probably, especially because they're the ones like working with people like Dana
Mhm.
and producing these things.
But
We'll have
Glitch
to
can't
see.
make every indie show out there.
No, because then because the problem is that then at that
He'll be
point
dizzy.
it's no longer indie itself if there's
Mhm.
one company doing all the shows.
Yup. Then we've
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
back full circle
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
For sure.
it's um
There's a beauty in having different minds, working together. So different studios, different styles. You need that variety. It's just a very beautiful thing, and it's just hard out there right now in the industry.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
extremely hard. That's why we're
uh,
very glad that we can offer the folks on our team work during this time when there's basically
Hmm.
nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Grateful. We're so grateful for all of you watching, everybody who's been supporting the project. And I know there's probably a good deal of you in the chat that know about the Help Puppy days, if you remember that.
We even included
Hell
a joke
yeah.
about that in our Kickstarter video.
yeah, we
Sean!
did.
Yes, I saw that.
Sean?
Sean,
Sean, who let
Hilarious.
you in here?
How dare I?
Oh my God, Kinger cameo, the Digital Circus Honeycast. It's finally happening.
Oh my god.
Okay. Burnout? I think
Yeah?
that's let me see. Hold on. Oh, I gotta change my settings on this. It's like super sensitive right now.
I like that Sean's just here, like, I'm gonna take over the stream. Hold on.
No. Okay, cool. This should work. No, I didn't realize that now it puts your same settings across your entire thing. So when I changed it on the laptop, it changed it on this computer. So I just had to be aware of that. Anyway, yes, burnout, or at least enough stress that the executive dysfunction portion of ADHD is expressing itself more than usual. So, yay.
Yippee.
Yeah. This is the right room, right? This is where everyone's meeting up.
Yeah, this is the meeting of what did we say it was? Oh yeah, like Burnout Anonymous.
ADHD Anonymous.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally have to go in 40 minutes to go pick up my Ritalin. No joke. So
Oh,
yeah,
bro, hell yeah.
ADHD Anonymous.
Oh, okay. Can I be? I'm not gonna go into exact detail because I don't really talk about private life stuff, but like
Sure.
because of a certain like medical thing I'm dealing with, I have to Oh well, bye.
Oh,
Sean.
Sean.
Oh, he'll be back.
So scared away. I've had to
That was too intimate.
basically ward off my anxiety medication to do
Oh,
like
yeah.
a blood test thing for it, and
Oh yeah.
it is not fun to, after like 6 years of taking the same medication, just to be like, yeah, the next 4 weeks you need to be completely off of that. And I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
like, oh.
Also,
Like,
this
no bueno.
conversation
Yeah.
has made me
Yeah.
realize that I've forgotten to take my meds today. Hold on.
Oh, do it. Guys, chat. If you haven't taken your meds, go take your meds. Drink a glass of water as well. Does more than you think.
Drink
Yes,
water,
take
take
your
your
reminder.
meds.
King or abstracted.
Take your
Sorry,
meds, drink
everybody.
water.
Kinger, no, come back! Save me from them!
I do have confirmation. I can say this because, Goose has said this publicly. I have confirmation that apparently a friend of mine who works for Glitch watched episode 7 that I'm in, and they said they think it came out pretty good, so it's nice to know I didn't fail horribly.
No.
I remember
Can't
how
wait to
nervous
see
you
it.
were.
Well, yeah, it's for Goose, who I love and adore, and I don't want to frick up their work.
All right,
So-
gamers, Ashley's about to take her Adderall. She's about
Let's
to get
go.
weird.
Dude, we're
Should go
shifting into
crazy.
drive.
We're going go
We've been in
mode.
neutral for the last hour.
We're driving down Adderall Alley with nitrous all the way up.
Okay, Beetlejuice.
I was about to say.
Hey, Lydia, you got my Ritalin? Like,
Yeah.
Lydia.
All right, Adderall achieved. Let's go.
Dude,
She's good to
you can
go.
see into the nth dimension.
Somebody in chat said rabbit all.
By the way, Ashley, Sam says I thought this was going to be the midstream piss.
Oh yeah. It's
Like the 7th inning stretch.
every single meeting we have for Farfetched, in the middle of the meeting, every time I have to go to the bathroom.
Dude, need to.
Every fucking time. Not during streams. Not during
Well,
other
just during streams,
meetings.
too.
Just Farfetch meetings.
It's a curse.
I have like an athletic, like Olympic style stopwatch to time how fast it takes for me to get from my seat to the bathroom and back. And I have a new like obstacle in my way, a new hurdle to jump over, because now the bathroom is no longer in my room attached. I have to go down the hall to go to the bathroom and then come back. So that will artificially inflate my time by maybe 1-2 like whole seconds. And I don't know how to feel about that. I gotta shave some seconds off of my
Got to make a hole
My
through the
TTP.
wall.
yeah, and then I have to figure out how to piss through the holes in my wall, like some sort of dolphin trick, pissing through the hoops.
Wow, what a lovely
speed run.
wonderful trick. I remember when we told you that you got the part of Warren, and I told you that while you were live streaming, and all you did was go, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go pee, and then you just ran away to take a
remember that.
piss.
Yeah.
It's part of my personality. But yes, I was very excited. Yes, I couldn't say anything on stream either, so I was just like,
It's part of why I did it, just to torment you.
yeah, and it worked. But I love you for it.
Let's see. I'll read a few more of your very kind donations, people.
Also, we're less.
Chat boy, read me ein super chat.
Yes, my liege.
Yes,
I will log on to my custom-built PC just for this. Let's see.
Also, we're less than
Yeah.
100 away from 107,000.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, we're getting there.
So Lie has 2 back-to-back, but I think they go into each other. Can Quinn say that line be in the show if you find a place for it?
Huh?
Yes,
That line, that'll be in the show.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
that one.
you got it.
That one Quinn line.
I'll write it down.
What
Hold on.
line? That line.
It's
That one. You know the one. I mean,
Matsuke says, I'm going to have the pleasure to meet Ben Diskin at Kineticon in July. Very nice.
Nice, awesome.
Tell him we say, what's a funny thing to say to someone you don't know too well?
Tell
Your
him
tires are
whistles,
flat.
whistles, I love whistles.
oh god, deep cuts. Every time somebody comes up and says, the Honeycast, I'm just like, that was 5 years ago. Deep cuts. I'm 30.
Yeah, join the
You've
club, brother.
aged.
I'm old. Wait, I'm not older than you.
No, I'm 32.
Okay, thank God.
We're the same
31.
age.
Woo!
I'm the
Welcome to the Great Decay.
I'm the Baskin Robbins
Woohoo.
age. Let's see, Rosie Doe 22. Hey Ashley, Dave, and crew, congrats on getting fully funded. I've only recently discovered Farfetch, and I'm very excited to see what's more to come. Well, thank you, Rosie. We welcome you. Old Snippers is back. It says, question for everyone, even Dave. Thank you for including me.
Even Dave.
What's a song that got... Oh, this is a good question. What's a song that got popular that you found super annoying? Love you, Dave. That's a good question, Old Snippers.
Oh, fucking, and it's on my head, and it's a dream of the bed. Now I'm going to bed, and the sun
Oh,
is
Mr. Brightside? Yeah, fuck that song.
Mr. Brightside.
Hate that song.
And now she's calling a cab, and she's making me toast, and she's making me eggs, and she's eating the toast, and she's eating...
Jealousy. Serve me up some English tea.
I forget the name of that song, but I just call it the incel anthem, and I fucking hate it.
Mr. Brightside.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's the one.
I hate basically anything by Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragon D's.
Yeah, got him.
All right. Jonah killed them. They're dead.
Sorry.
We can be free now. Also, somebody just DM'd me on Kickstarter and said, hey, saw the stream. Did you know the artwork on the background is 3D glasses compatible? So cool.
Wait,
Cool.
really?
For real?
Apparently, we gotta find some 3D glasses and tricks.
Glasses?
Everybody put on your
Test it
3D
out.
glasses at
Like
home. for the rest of the
stereoscopic
stream.
3D?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
just like the two colors?
the red and blue 3D it works with.
Mm.
I gotta find some
Also,
3D
hold-
glasses now. Shit.
I know
Okay,
we gotta
hold
put it
on.
to the test.
Jonah, Jasmine, and Nola, what's your hated popular song?
Hated
Was my
popular
hated
song?
popular song?
Well, you know,
Let's see.
enough to be like on the radio. Probably, I'd say
It's
that.
probably people are gonna like I'm gonna get fucking dragged through the streets naked, but Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan.
No, I love that
Copyright.
song.
Tired of that song. It's good,
Is it
but
just
like
overplay?
there's too much. Like so is sugar, but you don't want to just like mainline sugar, and it's everywhere. It's hard to escape. I like espresso though. That's fun.
That one came up for me.
I
for
do like
sure.
that song.
I
What
feel like
about
I have to. Okay, I think I have to. Okay, don't hate me. Don't hate me. Please,
Okay.
please, please, by
I
Sabrina
like how all of these have to preface with like, people, please don't kill. Like,
They'll literally kill me.
right, because oh my gosh, yeah, that Sabrina Carpenter song, please, 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 is just like not it for me.
Oh yeah.
I think I've heard that one.
And she
I
just came out in Fortnite too. Like, why am I doing her dirty like that?
No, I saw her in Fortnite. I'm just like, I am old. This is ridiculous. I don't. This looks silly. Like,
I really
was
like the
what is
one
happening?
cover of it where it like sounds like a song from a musical. Let me see.
of what? Please, please, please.
Yeah, there's a cover of Please, Please, Please. That's really gorgeous.
In musical form.
Yeah, Morgan Clay? Morgan Clay, Clae. She does. Oh yeah, it's called Epic Version, but it actually sounds like really
God.
gorgeous.
Like a 2010 like YouTube video. Epic version.
And it's uploaded in like 240p with like Windows Movie Maker. Like, what about you, Nola?
I'm thinking that the first that came up for me was Espresso, actually, like a recent-ish song where I'm like, am I
Damn.
supposed to like this? I kind of like it,
Ooh.
but
That's what I actually do, and I don't listen to a lot of like new stuff on the radio. That's one I actually did like.
Mhm.
All right, everybody, go kill them for their music opinions now.
I don't want to echo. Here's the thing, like I completely agree with Ashley 100% on Mr. Brightside, but I feel like I need to give my own answer, so I don't want to just copy. I said I can't. I don't want to. Saying every Imagine Dragons
I was gonna
song
say,
is-
like,
that's kind of a
Imagine
cop out.
Dragons.
Like, just a single song though by like an artist or a band that I hate.
Mm.
I feel like everyone used to default like maybe 5 to 7 years ago. People would just be like, Nickelback, but like I feel like they've kind of circled back around to being like popular in a. Isn't it funny that I like Nickelback in a way? Like,
Okay, here's my controversial music I like opinion. I have always been a Nickelback fan. Always.
I've never. I
Same.
found none of their music
Yeah.
offensive.
Is
I thought
it
it was weird that they were so hated.
is it a
I
little
don't even know where that
generic?
stemmed from.
Is it a little
Sure.
like butt rock? Sure.
But Rocky, yeah.
It's fun though, so fuck you.
They like they pioneered that like pseudo genre.
They are the butt rock
Legit.
kings.
Butt
swear,
Rock
I think
Kings is my
one day-
favorite band.
Rock Kings.
I'm pretty positive, like one day somebody just said, "Oh, Nickelback sucks," and everyone just jumped on that train.
You know
for, like,
what?
no
Sure,
good
yeah,
reason.
okay.
It's the thing where it's like it's such a boring old joke that like doesn't even ring true anymore about it with the Nickelback thing.
Mm.
Because like I said, I think
Bro.
Imagine Dragons are incredibly worse than Nickelback.
Oh yeah,
I've been getting
by
too
far.
into video game soundtracks lately.
Oh, okay. I think I have an answer for this.
Oh?
What's that song that goes like, I will wait for you?
Oh,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
God, what
I'm
is that?
I know the song, but I don't know the name of the
Isn't
song.
that in all the
I
commercials?
will wait.
Oh, you can type in the lyrics, you can
will
find it.
wait for you.
Oh, Mumford and Sons.
Is that
Mumford,
Mumford and Sons? Because I actually like.
Yeah.
other
I like
songs by
Mumford and
them.
Sons, but but
Yeah.
yeah, that song is a little annoying.
Yeah, no.
Ashley Nichols back. Shut up, chat!
Yeah!
Shut up!
Yes!
Ashley Nickelback. All right, people wanted their
Never man as a
homework.
wise man.
People wanted their homework. That's your homework. Ashley Nickelback. Draw Honey Bun going, look at this graph.
Look at this giraffe
This is how you remind me of the Honeycast stream.
of a honeycast dream.
Can we get Chad Kroger in Farfetched?
Look at this Honeycast. Every time I see it makes me laugh.
Oh, Adam coming in swinging. As much as I don't like Nickelback, they're an overrated thing to hate. Like pineapple on pizza.
Ayo.
Kill shot.
Bring it back round again.
405.
Where's Ed? He needs to get angry about that.
In traffic on the 405.
He just got really mad and crashed the plane he was on when he heard that.
His eye just started twitching for some reason, and he doesn't know why.
Thank you.
He feels a
Okay,
disturbance on the force.
Sarah, it's so true. Having to hear that fuck-ass Imagine Dragons OP was the worst part of Arcane. It's true.
That is the only bad part of
Oh,
Arcane. The only
Yeah.
bad thing.
Oh right, it's the opening. I was like, oh,
That
but
song
that's
is
still a
incredible.
masterpiece.
No, but that opening. Oh,
It
I
reminded
know,
me
it was
of a
worth
like
it.
a James Bond opening, and I'm just like, this is all right. Like, make this a James Bond song. You did KDA. Come on.
Should we talk about
Step it
how the new Devil May Cry Netflix anime has freaking Limp Bizkit for its
Limp
theme
Bizkit,
intro?
I freaked out when I saw
Like,
the OP for that. I'm just
yeah.
like, this is so on brand. Rolling.
Tell me what
Let's
you're gonna
go.
do now. I'm just like, I guess this
Keep it
fits.
rolling.
I would complain, but it really does kind of fit Dante. So
Yes.
like,
Yeah, it works for sure.
Also, wait, is Jason not in this server? There's no way he's not in this server. He's trying to
Jason,
hop in
I
and
need
he's
you.
just like, fucking, where is it? And I'm like, oh, Honeycast server. He's like, I'm not in there. I'm like, how? What?
Oh no.
Jason, get your ass in here.
Adam says, I did it all for the Dante. Let's see. Well, there you go, old snippers. Goopy Lizard Thingy says, Dave, would you recommend Hitchcock's Rear Window? I would recommend that movie. I would recommend a lot of Hitchcock films. Vertigo. Obviously Psycho. There's a lot of good Hitchcock films, so yeah. The Invader, the horrifying but fitting icon. Everyone who donated to the Kickstarter should make their names in the credits say Ashley needs uppies, all spelled differently.
I will end you.
Also, praise our Lord and Savior, Gex, God of the New World. I like this guy.
Oh, it's the
I'm a big
Gex guy.
fan. Oh, are you the Gex person? Why'd you stop that bit? I enjoyed it.
they still come around every now and again.
It's a person who constantly yeah, this for any Farfetch post, like, yeah, this is great, but will Gex be in it?
We have to put
Basically.
Gex in it now. We have to put a shed and Gex in there.
That was my chat has this thing about, so when I was in college, my roommate didn't really know video games, so any video game, it was kind of a joke that he had. He would come in and be like, "Oh, is that Elite Beat Agents?" And I was playing like League of Legends or something, and it just kind of grew into this meme where any game I'm playing became Elite Beat Agents. So we also should put in Elite Beat Agents because is that Elite Beat Agents?
Oh God, I gotta say, the Invader follows up the next one with. Speaking of pee, just to know where we were at this time in the conversation.
Go on.
Can y'all imagine, instead of liquid, we peed living snakes and kidney stones, or just venomous snakes?
Sounds painful.
No, I can't imagine that. I can't.
All right, everybody,
Sorry.
and that is the end of the stream. Thank you
But wait,
so
no,
much
we gotta
for
talk about
joining.
peeing this Jello substance that I was discussing before. If we're gonna
Yeah, we gotta go back to that.
I think I'd rather pee a venomous snake than the fucking kidney stone I've had for the last God knows how long.
Oh my God, I can't. So many of my friends have been getting kidney stones or other like strange digestive things, and it's like this specter that's hanging over me. When am I gonna get my kidney stones? Like, it is.
Right.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
It's like losing your first tooth. It's like, when's it gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like,
If you
Em,
leave your kidney stone under your pillow, the piss fairy will come and give you a nickel.
I'll come and break it up for you.
a
Please,
nickel.
Piss Fairy. Please, Piss Fairy, break it up. Please.
if something called the piss fairy broke into my house, there would be a shotgun waiting. I'm not gonna lie.
So do you think the Piss Fairy is Danny DeVito, or do you think it's like something a little bit more elegant?
Who would we
I think it's
cast
the
as the
obtuse.
piss fairy?
Julie Andrews.
Oh, or like Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Very, very quaint and like, oh my dear, don't you know where
I'm the
urine
piss
comes
fairy.
from?
And
Like-
says like really foul things like, "Oh, your piss smells absolutely pungent today. There's a Meryl Streep, yes.
Stop!
Reminder, you can donate
is
to our
intoxicating. Like a
Reminder,
perfumer.
you can donate to our Kickstarter at any time.
Yeah, you get more of this content.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Chad. I'll never invite Jonah back
Wow,
ever
we
again.
just lost $100,000. Isn't that funny? Like,
People just started
Everyone
taking this.
canceled.
Oh, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room here. I don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
those. People keep coming up to me and asking about this fucking monster blank messages that I talked about on the Honeycast literally 5 years ago. No, the guy stopped a few months after the Honeycast. It was like I brought that into existence. So stop asking me about it. No, I don't get the DM every day anymore. I found something better to do. Okay, thank God.
do you think it was because they were publicly ridiculed that they decided to give up on
Yeah,
the bit?
honestly, yeah, probably.
See, it's all your guys' fault. Feel ashamed.
Jennifer
Here's-
Coolidge for the Piss Fairy. Somebody said that's a good choice.
Oh god. Doesn't she fall in love with like a villager in the Minecraft movie?
Wow, I love this villager.
I
Wow.
swear
my
to
Jennifer
God,
Coolidge
Jennifer
impression.
Coolidge just shows up in movies to be herself.
Yeah.
She does it in like those Capital One commercials right now where she's like, I want big 80s hair. But it's my Capital One credit card. Okay.
I saw a tweet the other day that said, boyfriend says, wow, like Owen Wilson. The girlfriend says, wow, like Jennifer Coolidge. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Here's an actual question that isn't cursed. From
Okay.
Batavia Bowser. For the VAs, what are your first thoughts on your characters? I guess like from what you know so far.
Mhm.
He looked like the first time I saw Warren, I immediately thought like, oh shit, I could cosplay that guy.
You literally could.
I could easily. But he definitely looks like a character. He looked like a character that I could feasibly voice, and I love playing group dads or like big brother type characters, and that's exactly what he does. That's his group dynamic. Like gift to everybody is that he keeps everybody's head on straight, right? Whether or not what's in those heads is sane is something else entirely, but he keeps everyone's head on straight.
Oh
when
my god.
I first see Kira, she was we talked about this a little bit earlier. It was back in the Hell Puppy days, and then the style was a bit different. Like she was very round. Like
She's gotten more angular over
lines were
time.
very, like,
Honky.
they were smooth, and then I see her and I'm like, oh, what a cute little puppy. And then I proceed to find out she's actually a demon and a gremlin and likes to cause chaos, which makes it infinitely better. So I loved it. I love her very much.
Mm. Yeah, me too. And for me, I guess for Rue, it's just kind of like playing myself in in a way. I love animals, I love music, and I'm also very anxious, so I could just really relate to all of her little panic moments. And
Aw, that's so
Say,
cute.
I was gonna ask, are you an anxious wreck? But
oh yes,
See, that is a good thing about the cast of these characters. They're very they feel very real.
yeah,
of them.
for sure.
They're
love
they're
that.
heavily
they're incredibly
heavily based
believable.
on different aspects of ourselves. So I'm glad it shines through as coming from a real place.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. No, these are very fleshed out characters that, have what I really like. And this is something, again, I'm not an artist, like a visual artist or any sort of designer, do graphic design, whatever. But something I really latch onto when it comes to that sort of artistry is silhouettes, making sure that if you have a cast of characters, you can tell who they are. That's something I kind of don't really like about Marvel Rivals character design, but that's another stream. Being able to tell who that character is without looking at any sort of texture or costuming and just looking at it from a black silhouette and being like, yeah, that's that guy. That's that guy. That's what like Overwatch did really well. And the silhouettes of these characters are incredibly easy to distinguish. And that's just like classic school of design, right? And you guys nailed it to a T.
Thank you.
well, thank you.
Of course.
Sure.
And we appreciate, you guys bringing these characters to life so well.
Oh, dude, I do this. I do this in my sleep. Like this is something I would do this for free. It's incredible. The money is just like something that's just like, oh, cool, whatever.
A
It's
bonus.
like it's a bonus. Yes, you're just like, but this is one of the coolest things that every time I have it on my banner, and people come up to me at conventions and they're just like, "Hey, what's going on with that?" And I'm just like, "We're gonna find out. I'm just as amped as you are, dude. Let's make this happen."
That's one
Stay
big
tuned.
thing, is that finally, now that we can finally get this thing done, then it can be like, oh yeah, it's actually out. You can watch it and explain
Yeah.
who these freaks are.
I cannot
So-
wait until we can finally be like, yeah, this is what it is. Go watch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Thank you for that good question.
Super chat, boy. I require super chat.
I'm sorry, my liege. I got distracted having human connection. I shall
Please.
I shall go back to my corner. Sammy A, 1999. Oh, Ashley. No matter what you say or do, you will always be the chat's whittle bunny that needs uppies.
I thought they were gonna say you'll always be the chat's whipping boy, and I'm like, yeah.
Lord boy! I love that. EC says, I found a cool trick. If you donate money, you could get Dave to say anything, including... I'm not going to say it.
He's
not
gained
gonna-
sentience.
Oh,
He's gained a
let's
mind
just
of his own.
roll.
Wait a second. I'm in control.
I
Now I
can do
wonder if
anything.
I go back and forth because the integrity of me says no, but the performer in me says I should probably say it.
Is it what I think it is?
No, it's hey there, big boy, big daddy Davy.
Well,
Hey,
To the
got
layman,
one.
that seems relatively innocuous.
Yeah.
can that be Dave's version of Oh Ashley?
No, because that's wordy.
Oh, Ashley,
Yeah, has
parentheses,
to be a
Dave's
little
version,
shorter.
close parentheses.
Also, everybody asking about Jason, I don't know where the fuck he went. He was just like, hey, I want to join. Oh, I'm not in the server. Oh, well, bye.
Never mind.
What a
By the
butt.
way, I just got a text from Sam saying sinning is a sin. Said, can Jennifer be Clodagh?
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge is Clodagh.
Oh yes.
You know, the very Irish Jennifer Coolidge.
Extremely Irish. I can't do an impression of her. I'll never do it.
The
again.
invader's back, asking, can you imagine if instead of tears we cried living spiders that crawl all over our faces? Is the invader Cole?
Ah,
Is that like his
might be.
alt account?
Cole's one of our buddies that helps us with the Farfetched comics, writing wise. And anytime you just see an extreme amount of spiders, that's his doing.
Yeah, guys, in both the comics,
Ooh.
the first comic that Cole ever contributed writing to is the one that ends with the gang riding a wave of spiders out of the truck. And then also the one where Kira vomits in the snowman, the spiders. That was also Cole. So there's a really good theme going here.
Some of us have arachnophobia.
Cole says, screw your arachnophobia.
Chat, stop saying what you're saying right now. We're gonna act like.
Oh.
So if Dave Daddy, does that make Ashley baby? I hate my chat.
I don't like being here.
Like
When I said
in
we're
this
a family. We're
We're gonna stop right there.
a little
Daddy
bit
and babe.
hyperbolic.
We're gonna move on to Ryan Hartwell, who says, "Have you ever read Irma by Brandon Santiago?"
No.
No.
What is that?
Yeah, what is it? Is it a novel?
Is it a social media post? Is it a novel? Is it
Is it a social media post? I hate if we have to ask that. Is that a meme that I don't know about?
Is that some sort of a Reddit story?
Is it a
A
fanfic
Reddit
TikTok?
story?
There's Jason.
Jason!
Jesus, what do you want?
Fucking, you are such a pain in the ass. You were just like, oh, I'm not in that server. Bye.
I had to have lunch.
You're not a.
Did you enjoy your lunch?
You
I
can't
did,
have.
as a matter of fact.
You can't have lunch. You're a vampire.
I am allowed to. I can have lunch. People are readily available.
Oh, that's true.
How dare you have
Yeah.
lunch at lunchtime? What a
I know
heathen.
the sheer audacity of me.
So, for those who don't know, Jason voices one of our creatures in the pilot.
Hello.
He also voices someone else in the show, but we can't tell you yet.
Yep.
Rats.
See,
He also voices my grandpa in Beastars, and he sounds phenomenal.
Well, that was one thing I did see when I watched the out of context clip, where I was like, "Oh, that's Jason," and she's like, "Yeah, he's the grandfather," and I was like, "What?"
You pointed at another entirely different character that sounded nothing like Jason. Was like, hey, it's Jason before that. And I was like, no?
Kind of love being misidentified.
I think it was one
Kind
of
of
the
a beautiful
fucking,
thing.
I would think it was one of the Shishigumi guys.
Ah, yeah, that tracks. But yeah, I mean, Jonah, we've been brothers in One Piece. We
Yes.
are, and then we fought each other in Super Crooks, and now.
Oh my god. We
Yeah.
just follow each other around.
Right?
I noticed that our voices, like there's a certain group of people that like your voice complements, that you just kind of orbit in the industry as an actor, and you're one of those. You, Abby Trott, who else is there that kind of follows me around everywhere? I'm sure you have people that follow you around everywhere in shows too.
Oh yeah. It's always like, ooh, which of my friends am I fighting in this show?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, Ashley, we forgot. So Jason also voices the opening monologue in Creature Feature, the Sesame
Yes.
Yes,
song.
I did.
And then he
That's
also
true.
voiced the best one-off character, Count Clarence. The
We gotta
advertising.
bring Count
Clearance.
Clarence back.
When we do merch again, we will bring back Count Clarence.
Count
I
Clarence will
promise
never
you.
die.
I want to get a hand puppet of Count Clarence
Oh my
to
god.
use for the commercials.
Oh, that would be fucking great.
Yes,
Little
please.
flapping mouth, just like buy my wares. Like, and then yes, Jason is also Victor in Lackadaisy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Also, Jason helped write that opening monologue in Creature
That is
Feature as
true.
well, and the lyrics for the entire song.
Oh,
Jesus,
sick.
how much did I do? I don't even remember any.
Too much.
I'm terrified. Clearly.
By the way, Count Clarence is one of those character names that I'm just like, I'm just genuinely so proud of how stupid that is.
It's the most
Like-
It's-
Dave
yeah.
ass name.
It truly is. And like in the best way. Like, because it just sounds like a character that actually existed in like bygone days of commercials. Like it totally fits that type.
Did I say it was the apparition of advertising? Because I just love
Advertising.
I love alliteration
Yes,
in writing.
clearly.
That's a big trope for Dave. So
You'll love to see it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and find the character design for Jason's other character and stick his silhouette on screen as
Oh.
Jason's
you're
little
really gonna be
peanut
that
YouTuber.
nice to them?
Don't
Just
show
the
Don't show
silhouette.
them the silhouette. They're gonna guess. They know it. It's too good. It's too good.
It's a far-fetched. Oh my god!
Oh no, he's in the shop.
If Ed was home right now, I'd say I hope he hears every bit of that.
Dude, I felt really bad. So like the first 2 days I moved in here, I moved to Burbank, and it's a relatively like nice, not like a nice like expensive area, but like a nice area like full of nice people. And I have this balcony where I can look out on this alley. It kind of feels feels a little weird and Parisian, but like there's this balcony overlooking this alley that like has kind of become this main thoroughfare. Anyway, long story short, the alley looks into like across the way, there are windows into somebody's home, and I felt really bad because I'm just like, I don't want to sit on this balcony because people are just gonna stare at me because their house is right there, and you're like laying in bed watching TV, and I'm out here on this balcony like enjoying the view of the mountains. But I felt bad.
Also, actually, one other person wants to join. I don't know if they're in here though.
Oh, is it? Okay, if he's not in here, I'm gonna lose my mind. So
He's
many
not.
people aren't in here that I could have fucking sworn were in here.
He's not. You got to bring him in.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I've never been involved in it before, but now you've unfortunately invited in the vampire.
Fucking, you've been on
no.
Honeycasts though. Like, how? What?
I have not been on Honeycast.
Yeah, you were on the Lackadaisy one.
Nope.
No, were you not?
Nope.
Fucking, oh my
Mandela
god, I
effect.
must be thinking of the other Lackadaisy streams we've done. Yeah,
You're
oh
thinking
my
of the
I was gonna say,
god,
we've done
that's a
8,000
crime.
Lackadaisy streams.
You're thinking of the other Jason Marnoka.
Yeah, you're right.
The other one.
The one who has
The
a
one
very
without the
high-pitched-
mustache.
The one who has a high-pitched, squeaky voice.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mustache. And
sunlight.
he only plays really nice, sweet characters.
Hunter.
Christ,
And now Hunter's
what
here.
was that?
What's up, Hunter?
Hey, Hunter.
Hey,
Sorry, I meant to join silently. I didn't realize.
No,
Oh,
that
it's
was
fine.
awesome.
It's awesome.
Hunter is the genius behind all the Sesvoid music, the composer.
Mhm.
hell yeah.
All right,
So
time to
I'm
add
finally
Jason's
in the
mysterious
secret
silhouette.
cool server, huh?
I thought you were
Yeah,
in
right, I
here
thought the same
already. I'm
thing. I'm
fucking
like, wow.
shocked.
And now I know how much I mean to you.
No.
They have nice toilet paper in it.
I know, right? Double
Yeah.
ply.
Like, my God.
Some of
Hunter,
those
fancy
are
places.
people.
Hunter, you can finally talk to all these people who you've put their voices into songs.
I know. It's so wonderful to meet you guys. Oh. I love working with your voices. Y'all record really good stuff, genuinely, and it's a treat to get to work with that.
You produce really cool stuff.
You make
Hell
really
yeah.
good music.
Exactly.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Dude, Ashley, we're almost to 110.
Oh my god, we are. We're at
Oh
109,000.
my God, we are.
Big depths, here we come.
Let's go, gamers.
Reminder:
Hey,
if we hit
Oh.
125K, we're gonna do comic dubs with the voice actors for all our comics. That's the first stretch goal. So pick up your PC screen, throw it at your neighbor, and say, "Hey, donate."
Somebody saw the silhouette of Jason's character and said Jason is a gnome. Somebody please draw over that silhouette and make it a gnome, please.
I'm not gonna lie. It looks like okay. This is a really deep cut. What's that 70s show where like the kid goes to the magic? He looks like HR Puffin stuff in the silhouette.
Oh, man, I did not expect you to go that far, but you are quite right. That looks exactly like HR Puppet stuff.
Oh my god. How the fuck do you remember
It looks-
HR Puffin stuff?
Do you want to know how? Because this is absolutely true. Because I do the VHS streams on my personal channel. Somebody sent a box set of that to my PO box at one point when I was living in Louisiana,
Oh, that's great.
and I'm
I have
like,
to send you a good YTP of it.
please do. That's my favorite thing about. Okay, I'm gonna call you out here, brother, because I love you to death. But Jason presents himself as this regal, ghoulish figure of the night. He's like, "Hey, Dave, check out my YouTube poop I made."
He has the best. You have the best
And I love it.
recommendations as well.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Because they're always really unique. Because they're always on stuff like Disneyland rides and like Vincent Price movies. But it's just so you can make Vincent Price say "sus" and it makes me laugh.
Like,
That's
listen,
my
I'm a
humor.
simple man
Like,
on occasion.
A complex man with simple pleasures.
this is to say, keep sending them every time. It makes my day.
Well, YouTube poops are the art of kings.
I will
Truly.
chat. Hold
Everyone
me.
knows.
To, chat. Hold me to this because I've done so many edits of it at this point. I want to do just a full length YouTube poop of the Nightmare Before Christmas because I've just done so many edits
Oh,
of it
yes.
already at this point.
Eat your length YouTube.
Yeah.
Turn
Oh,
all of
my
Nightmare
brain
It's not one of the
Before
stretch
Christmas
goals, right? We don't have to make a far-fetched YouTube poop, do we?
No, but
Yes,
you will.
do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
New stretch goal. If we hit 200,000.
I have said this before genuinely. You know how like some musical artists say that the way they know they make it is if Weird Al parodies their song?
Yeah.
The way I know one of my shows is successful is if someone makes a YouTube poop of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
There it
like
is.
that-
Crack edits or something.
Is
That's
that
what they
they're
used to be called. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
back-
there's YouTube poop, and then there's like crack edits, which are I think is the anime version of a YouTube poop. I don't really know.
Okay.
It's kind of similar, but yes.
When are we getting?
I was going to say,
Farfetch'd
I've never been
abridged?
quite sure. I wasn't sure if that was a rebranding or if it was something different.
It might be something different, but it hit the fired on the same little lizard neurons in my brain. Let me tell you.
Scratch that
Oh, yeah.
sandwich.
110, we hit it.
Hey, 110,000. Let's go.
So I want to get. There was one Farfetch'd poster that I wanted to get framed, and I don't know where it is because I moved and all my stuff is in a box. I found two things. One, I found a Sesamoid CD that I got through some osmosis somehow. I don't know where I got it from or where it showed up or how it apparated in my stuff. But there's like a little, I think it just has like 1 or 2 songs on it, but it's got like, art on it and stuff. And then I found this little, I don't know, again, where this came from, but I have this little, like, those wind-up cars that you pull back and like let them go.
Oh yeah.
I got one that is the ice cream truck with everybody in it.
What?
It's like a keychain.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really
I
neat.
want that.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool. I'll have to show it to you if I can find it again. I was going through my stuff, packing it up. I'm like, oh, neat. Well, Farfetch'd
Oh wait,
keychain.
Dave, I think that's the one that Bones
I was
made
gonna
that
say.
Quinn and Mar gave us.
Yeah, I think
I
a
didn't
while
know-
back
wait.
fan made those.
I
didn't
don't
know
think it winds up though or moves or anything. I think it's just like a
does it
little
not? It
truck
looked like
toy.
it would, but okay. I guess I was wrong.
I was gonna say because I know we
Oh,
got
cute,
that
though.
one, but I didn't. I was like, oh my god, if it could wind back.
Okay,
Oh.
merch idea now. We have to make that.
Yeah.
little
Oh,
wind-up
yeah.
car.
100%.
Hell yeah.
I mentioned
It's gotta be the
I
ones you like
have to
push a. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm afraid I have to go, guys.
Oh,
okay, no
Nola,
problem.
darling.
I didn't
Thank
mean
you
to
for
interrupt.
joining.
No.
Everybody
So
say goodbye to
sorry.
Nola,
Cheers,
Bye,
Nola. Be well, my
our
friend.
leading,
Bye.
our leading lady.
Bye, Queen.
Yeah, awesome to see you all again. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's good to see
Take
you.
care.
Awesome
See
hanging
you.
out.
I mentioned to Ashley recently that one of the like weird merch ideas I had was like bobbleheads,
Oh yeah.
especially of like Drain's big helmet head, just a big bobblehead.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so funny. I'd want a shelf of them.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We need one so we can throw it up in the air and whack it with a baseball bat.
Why?
That just sounds like
Drain
your thing.
sucks.
Okay, well, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
Jason's just like, yeah.
By the way, Destroyer of Sheds says undead werewolf is lore accurate. An improperly killed werewolf would become a vampire or vampire-like creature.
Mm.
The more you
Oh,
know.
Interesting theory.
Thank you, Destroyer of Sheds.
Also, this shows just how far back this is going. It's okay, from Terrence Tompkins. It's okay, Ed. I'm bigger than you. Ashley, I'm responsible for Cole calling you short because of a happy birthday shout out and me saying I'm 6'2".
Ban them. Mods, ban
What you gotta
them.
do? Draw
So,
yourself as 13
you heard
foot
it
5
here.
and then step on them.
Terrence could beat up Ed, and I believe that.
Jonah, you really want art of giant honey stepping on things.
Hey,
Is there something you
no,
need to unpack?
You're not calling me out. You're not. It's not a weird thing.
You're
It's,
not gonna.
I don't-
You're not.
Jonah,
You're not gonna
Jonah,
get Hunzilla, dude.
Jonah, honey, it's okay. You're my friend. I'll accept you no matter what. It's just
it's not like
it's important to me that you're not just honest with me, you're honest to yourself.
It's so maybe what if you're big? What if you're big? What if you're big? Like
Wouldn't it be crazy? It'd be funny.
What if big?
would it be weird if you're just huge?
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it just be so funny?
Wouldn't it just
What the fuck's going on?
That'd be hilarious. That'd be great. That'd be a conversation starter. I think it'd be neat.
Oh wait, hold on,
I-
Jonah. I need to settle something. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
God damn it! I
Why?
thought I was taller than you. God,
You're
Fucking
Google
shorter
says I'm
than me.
5'7". My Twitch says I'm 3'4", and it gets shorter every time somebody asks.
I'm
Bro,
five
then
foot
you-
seven, so you have 2 inches on me.
Yes,
Just
and
two.
Yeah, I know,
Bro-
I know.
Bro, you're an inch shorter than me.
Am I? You're
Yeah,
taller than me?
I'm-
Oh no, you
I'm-
are taller than me.
I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, I don't know if I should.
I ripped my Dio hoodie.
No.
Brutal. Oh.
That sounds like something Drain. That sounds like something Drain would say.
Now it's
And
just
with that
Benji, it's okay.
inflection
Ripped
too.
my Dio hoodie.
Oh
ripped
no!
my Dio hoodie.
Oh no! I dropped my Naruto box set.
Hold on. Somebody just said, wait, Ashley's actually short. 5'7" isn't short.
It's not short. 5'7" is not short.
I like the
so
idea that
mad.
anything under 6 foot is like bite size.
mean, that's kind of the vibe for some-
are.
Everybody, when they meet me, is always like, oh, you're way taller than I thought you'd be. And I'm like, how tall do you think I would
People
be?
meet me and say that I'm shorter than I thought they'd be, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I sound like I'm 6'6", and I'm
You
sorry, my
sound
face
like you're
looks like
7
I'm
feet tall.
Yeah, you do sound like Dad.
But hey, my dad's 5'10". Like he's not even.
That's fair.
Oh.
He's still taller than you, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you sound taller than me, but I'm definitely taller than like most of y'all.
Yeah, Hunter's a
yeah.
giant.
I think Jason's more of a giant, though, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
By the way,
I am of a very average adult male height. I'm like 5'10"
Reveal?
and a half, 5'11".
Then you
maybe.
find
Yeah,
out it's
Jason's
like
another
6'8".
person I expected to be like 7 feet tall.
Just a
Yeah,
towering,
and I'm just
looming
not.
Dark.
I'm like, no, my leg doesn't work, and I'm not very tall. But yeah, it's true that like everybody seems to assume that like if you have any kind of depth to your voice, you're like 6'1" minimum, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
That's showbiz, baby.
that's showbiz, baby.
Let me quickly read a few more of these chats.
quickly, faster.
Yes.
No, faster.
MB,
No.
All right, here we go.
It's not already done.
MB Thomas says, yo, Ash, congrats on reaching, surpassing your goal in Kickstarter. I too am working on pilots, so seeing this gives me a lot of hope. Keep kicking ass. Thank you, MB Thomas.
Holy
No,
shit!
Thank you.
Did
You
Dave just do the ending
blasted
of a
through that.
pharmaceutical
Okay.
commercial?
My God.
Yeah, he just.
Also the auctioneer.
Dave, is
just
your
told us
dad
that-
secretly the Micro Machines guy?
You have become
Warning, this
Count Clearance.
Warning, this product may cause side effects, including death.
Wait, no, clearance. That's the joke. Oh
Eventual
my
death?
God!
Yes.
Did you rip your
I
drain?
just put that together. Count clearance. Count clearance. Clearance.
Yes.
He's a salesman.
Yes,
Shit.
he is.
Jonah, honey, I'm
sorry.
so proud of you.
I need to take a second. It's okay.
Right,
It's
this
okay.
had to happen in public.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
it's not
also,
bad.
hold on. I need to bully someone in chat really quick. So Jonah, there's somebody in chat right now called Bones, and
Okay.
they are
Oh.
Bones
Warren's
Graveyard, to be
biggest
exact.
fan. They
Oh,
are the
shit.
person who made the little Papa Swirl truck that you have.
They draw
Oh
Warren
my God!
like
Yeah.
Most things, Warren, they are responsible for.
they draw Warren like every day. So
I have your. It is actually in a glass display case downstairs, or in a box near it. The little Papa Swirls truck you made. So thank you so much. That is with me everywhere. I got a little shrine to Farfetched on one of my shelves, and I get Warren fan art too that I try and put up there and cycle out every
Aw.
now and again. So yeah, guys, the show isn't even out yet, and the love is real. Bones, you're a fucking legend.
oh, I just got an update. Bones died
Oh.
from this moment.
A small
Mid
implosion
through that,
happened in
Jonah
this
replied.
thing.
Okay, hold on. Since Bones has done so much to like make fan merch and like promote the show,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
Bones
to want to do something special for them. Jonah, if you may.
Yes.
I'm
Mhm, I
gonna-
may.
I'm gonna message you something, and can you read it in Warren's voice?
You got it.
God, the power that you hold.
I just saluted the monitor, but you got it.
I mean, I felt that somehow.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
The delivery was there.
Yeah. Powered.
Ooh, I'm
Everybody,
nervous now.
yeah, everybody's saying Bones is not surviving this.
Bones is gonna die.
Poor boy.
Okay, there you go, Jonah.
All right. Hey, Wisteria, you look really pretty today.
Hey!
Oh my God.
clip
It
it.
just caused a small natural disaster. I hope you're happy with
It's
this.
okay. It's okay. We'll recover. We always do.
Bones is gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Again.
What a fun name. That's a fantastic name, Wisteria. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
so pretty.
That's a very.
Yeah.
Oh, their birthday's next month. Cool. Early birthday present.
Oh, there you go. Clip it and ship it, boys.
A wisteria is a kind of flower.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's a purple, pink flower, I think.
think
or was it
I-
white?
I think I have some wisteria at my
Someone
house.
says, I'm at
actually.
work. How am I supposed to deal with this?
That's also I understand.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of
yeah.
wisteria in my yard actually.
Oh,
It's
wow.
very
Hmm.
pretty.
Jack poops on it.
Be mindful, it can kill trees.
It sure does,
build
and it sure
trees?
tries.
Yeah,
It has wrapped its little
how
fucking
wisteria works.
tendrils
Kill
around
trees.
every single
Oh, it's
fucking
like a
one of
vine.
its.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it climbs. Yeah. Eventually, it just like starves out the upper branches and breaks them.
Yeah, we have to cut down our wisteria constantly. It's always reaching its
Kinda-
little fingies out, just trying to eat everything. It's like, no, no.
That's the fingies. They're just sort of grip, 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 grip.
Literally.
Like, that's awful.
Yeah, everybody put F in chat for bones.
Oh, poor bone.
All right, super
Here's a
chat
fun
boy.
question.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes, I met.
The chat.
Why did I change the voice every time? Yes, yes, master.
Yes, master.
I have like 9 separate super chat boys, and they all answer at once.
Yeah, we are collective. Steph the scientist says on indie stuff, Zipped Up also has a Kickstarter. That's true. Check out Zipped Up.
Yes!
It's a genuine,
yeah.
Check out Zipped
it's
Up.
a genuine kids show. It's being done for indie animation. It looks fantastic. Check them out. Support them. They are also kickstarting right now.
And then there's also, is it Umbert actually? Yeah.
Umbert actually, which Jellybox is doing, which features the Adam Conover and the other little character for the little shorts on advice for the animation industry. Check them out as well.
You know, I was surprised to find out how young the runners on Zipped Up are. Like, that shit's impressive.
Yeah, it is amazing that they've managed to put that together. Like, that's a hard thing to do. Like, even as a grown-ass adult.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's like being a young adult and doing that. That's so fucking cool.
Like, oh, my back.
Not only that, it's just like good to see that like there is a very clear up and coming generation that has the drive and ambition to like get up to that point, you know, and
push past like the brick wall of corporate America.
Yeah, not only that, but like the lack of like what is it? Just straight up gratification payoff. Like for us, it's been like 5 or 6 years running now, and we're starting to get maybe a little bit of it, but like, yeah, I could never imagine myself as like a 20-year-old getting to that point, just because, yeah, I don't know. I know I didn't have the drive to get that far at that point in my life. Anyway, yeah.
Also,
it takes a lot.
Somebody in chat mentioned Ramshackle as well. Yes. Everybody go check out Ramshackle. It is so well made, so gorgeous.
They actually just put out, like the day before we did, they put out their opening.
We copied their
theme.
homework.
Yeah.
Change it a little bit.
By the way, Ashley, I think if you can, before the end of the stream, if we can try to show the OP one more time.
Yes.
So everybody can see it.
I will figure out a way to set that up.
Yes, and also, yes, our good friend Z makes Ramshackle. Someone asking, yes, the Pretty Please, I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl animatic was fantastic.
Yes,
as well.
that is also great. And like that is just genius of Kiana to put out their pilot as just a animatic. Like, that is such a great middle ground where you don't have to spend years laboring over a pilot. Like, sure, it is still a ton of work and a ton of effort, but it still lets you put that thing out there and make it real. And it goes to show that if you want to make your own animated pilot or your own, like, you know, original cartoon pilot, it doesn't have to be fully animated. It can be whatever you want it to be.
We could have saved a lot of money if we did.
I'm not gonna lie. After that came out, I was like, "Why the fuck didn't I think of that?"
Like,
I'm an idiot.
It's sometimes, Manny, it's the same in music. Like sometimes putting something out and finishing something is more important than it being perfect when it's finished. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Just having a thing out there is far more important.
And then that way you give people like previews of what you're working on, and then they get invested, and that's how like all you know exactly like what you're like donating for, or like adding or contributing to the Kickstarter. You know exactly what you're getting into, this big adventure that these crazy characters are having. It's just so much fun.
Two
Hell yeah.
things. One, having Warren and Kira back to back like that looked like a bad like crime show, like two cops. Like the other thing I gotta mention since Jason's here, uh, the Gaslight District,
Oh,
which
Ah.
genuinely I'm pretty sure Glitch made that show for me because that is literally like everything like I love aesthetically is in that show. I am so hyped for it, and
it is so fucking nut. It's awesome.
dude, I've
I
seen
am-
some clips, dude. You are phenomenal.
Oh, thank
in
you.
it, by the way.
I'm just thrilled to be involved. It's so whack, fun, hilarious, strange,
that
and
one's
like
gonna
I love
be-
it.
That I really hope that one is like the next big banger because it's so like hyper like stylized and it's so
Mm.
I love just like this goopy over the top world and these characters. I'm also super happy because my friend John, who voices Mud in it, is like his
Yeah,
first like
John.
big role, and I was like
He's
screaming
so great.
like
He's
yes,
awesome.
like when you see one of your friends like finally like they have that thing that takes off, it's like yes.
Oh yeah,
Like
he deserves it. He's great. That whole cast is fabulous.
but yeah,
You know, up until the last like month, I never realized how deep the indie animation, like, because again, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm not a visual artist, and and I've said this several times, but like I don't really touch that side of content creation all that much, and even just talking last night with Dave has brought a lot of this stuff to my algorithm for some reason, because you know the phone is always listening to everything you say, and there's so much good stuff out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
it is crazy like the whole world of just and how varied everything is in this space now because like you know you have everything from like these like crazy over the top adult shows to these like very minimalistic things for kids and then like vice versa and all different types of genres. It's great. It's really nice like to be in this space where like so many different people make so many different things but still like you know support each other. It's a really cool thing at the end of the day.
Everyone,
Awesome.
stop what you're doing.
Hmm.
I have to pee. Be right back.
Okay,
You literally
We were
pulled
waiting.
what are we gonna do? It's like
I
you
don't
took the
know.
blinders off the horse.
Oh wait,
Pull the
actually,
thread.
that means I can send everybody to my new BRB screen that I love a lot.
Oh, cool.
you pulled
I'm
a Fred
terrified.
Burger.
They'll
like,
still be able to hear you though. They'll just get to enjoy Rabbit on Fire.
A rabbit on fire.
Oh, wonderful.
that's like my it's just like the being like I have to go pee reminded me of just like Fred Burger like I need to make poo poo. It's bathroom's over there.
Oh.
Like,
Sure enough, rabbit on fire.
yeah. I love
You know,
how
I
it's like,
didn't expect this, but I guess I should have.
we should do like as you can see, the wild rabbit places itself in hell.
In the seventh circle, we have. God. He's just gonna. Oh, just hanging out. Okay. Oh, boo. I was like, how long does this thing's loop go?
This is what
Amazing.
happened. This is what happened.
It's a
to
real
the,
rabbit.
This is
Yeah.
what happened to the rabbit after Monty Python for its sins.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I can't die, so it's forever aflame ablaze
Yeah.
in hell.
Just keeping various folks within its circle. You know.
Dude, I
Why?
saw that apparently they're like for like a couple nights bringing Monty Python and the Holy Grail back to theaters for a couple nights,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
Right. I'm gonna definitely try and catch it if I can. I didn't check and see where it's playing, but surely somewhere. Somewhere
Around here. Let's see. I guess I'll read a couple more of these.
Yeah.
Zeno the Cat says, congrats on hitting the goal in 9 hours. Oh my god, well deserved. Thank you so much. I know the pilot will blow up when it's released. Far-fetched sweep. Thank you. Like, I'm still really not over that, genuinely. Like I said, like, I would have never in a million years would have ever imagined in the same day we'd hit that goal. So, thank you guys. It's so nice to be able to, like, now... Because we have been working on this show for a long time, but it's been a thing where it's like... kind of the unsureness of it, but now where it's like, oh, we can talk, and now like there's this confidence.
Jumping on a cliff and hoping it's like water at the bottom instead of concrete.
Yeah.
There it is.
Exactly. But thank you. Lanali Visual Art says, this independent animation renaissance should be compared to the Hollywood Renaissance back in the 70s. The similarities are evident. That's actually a good point, especially with things like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and that era of independent cinema was so groundbreaking for the time. And it's always in response to something. Like a lot of those films of the 70s were in response to Vietnam. And a lot of the stuff, now with indie animation is response to the fact that the industry is just a toilet. So,
have you guys seen The Day the Earth Blew Up yet?
No, not yet, but I keep.
Dude, it wasn't in any theaters around us, and I was pissed because I wanted to go.
That's absurd.
Support it.
Yeah, I saw it twice, and boy howdy, is it just one giant fuck you to Warner Brothers.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I am so glad they picked up Coyote versus Acme, that same company, because I am going
Oh, good. That's right. Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure
yeah.
see that.
Yeah, definitely got to do that.
Yeah, David Zaslav is a big goober, big goblin.
Yeah, he's a large goblin man.
I return.
But
you again? What do you want?
We're talking about Looney Tunes.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I do too.
The reason I
saw The Day the Earth Blew Up.
One of the reasons I got into animation was because my dad had a bunch of bootleg Looney Tunes VHS tapes.
Hell yeah.
We were saying it was a crime that the Day the Earth blew up wasn't in more theaters.
Absolutely a fucking crime. It should have been in more.
Did you see it, Ashley?
I didn't get to see it. It wasn't anywhere near me.
Rats. It was very good, and I don't think my eye is pretty keen on this stuff usually, but I don't think there was a single computer like CG shot. I think it was all
all
hand
2D.
drawn.
That's
yeah, it was pretty much
dope.
all hand drawn.
That's so cool. Everybody, when Coyote versus Acme finally comes out, be sure to support it.
Yeah.
Get out there and see it. Fuck Warner Brothers.
Okay, Ashley. Sam is about to send you something that little round.
Oh yeah, he just sent it to me. Hold on, let me put it on stream.
So for what Jason's silhouette looked like, Little Round Pumpkin. Who, by the way, did our Sesamoid zombie poster. They drew basically what they thought the silhouette looked like.
Yeah, this is Little Round Pumpkin's interpretation of what Jason's character looks like. Here you go. It's perfect. It lines
That's
up
exactly
perfectly.
right. I say.
He's got a weak nose.
Yeah.
Is it bad that it looks like the kind of thing that would haunt Clodagh? like
that's Clodah's ex-husband.
Yeah, that's Quinn's grandfather.
It's got a leprechaun.
Little hat. Oh my gosh.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
We
That's
gotta like make a reference to this somewhere in the show now.
Yes.
Or it has to be like a bumper sticker on the van or something.
Yeah, a little cameo.
Oh, can you imagine?
Looks like
Go ahead,
a
Jonah.
cereal mascot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, or
oh
like
my god,
the
it's
Notre Dame
off-brand
Fighting
Lucky
Irish.
Charms.
Yes.
instead of stay away from me, Lucky Charms, it's get the fuck away from my Lucky Charms.
Sulky Charms.
Could you imagine seeing that on the back of a bumper that it just says "slow down" below it? Like commandingly?
Slow down.
Instead
like the
of
most
Lucky Charms, you have to
unfun
call them
font possible.
auspicious amulets.
Hey, I like that.
Get the fuck away from my auspicious amulets. Unlucky Charms.
Luck of the Charms.
Okay, I hate to do this, but I do have to go pick up my prescriptions, so I have to.
It is
I gotta
Go
absolutely
leave.
fine.
get that Ritalin, boy.
But
For your
thank you
health.
guys so much. If you ever want to do this again, just let me know. I am always free for you
Anytime
guys.
you
I
see
will
us
make
in
the
here,
time.
you are welcome back anytime, bruh. But I will message you and let you
Yeah,
know
dude.
too.
Yeah,
need to
two
talk
thumbs way
more.
up, guys.
We need to talk
For
more
sure.
in general. I know you're busy, but
No,
We will
no.
find time.
Things are cooling down for the next few weeks. So I will be on a road trip next week. I'm driving from Texas to LA.
Fun.
And then but after that, I'm good for a week or so, and I'll dip in here whenever I see you guys. Always a pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Chat, I love you guys too.
everybody say bye,
Take care of
Jonah.
yourselves.
Say bye,
Cheers,
Jonah.
Jonah. Be well.
Later, like fun. Bye, Jason, Jazz. I'll see you
Cheers,
guys
brother.
later, Hunter. Adios.
Adios.
Good hanging
dude.
out with you.
You too. All right. See ya.
Now this is just gonna leave Kira next to the big silhouette of the.
The
She's
very
surrounded by-
displeased bumper sticker, man.
Kira next to VLC.
I want a tattoo of that figure's face. I tell you, it's so good.
that is somebody. I think it was intruder again said at a certain level, Dave should get a tramp stamp from the show.
I agree.
Vader,
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, I support that.
Can we? You know what we should do? We should
I'm
take
scared what comes next. No.
it's somewhere in the background in the show. If they're just like hanging out in the street, there should be a sign that just says, "Have you seen this man?" and have that, like of that guy. Like,
It says wanted for stealing children's cereal.
Oh yeah, instead of kids stealing his cereal, he sneaks into houses and steals all their cereal. And so the whole
Exactly.
marketing gimmick is you need to eat your cereal as fast as possible,
Before he
or
takes it.
else,
Or else he'll take.
yeah, he'll take it.
And if he acquires enough, then he'll bring about like some sort of
He'll
long
build mecha
prophesied
cereal.
curse.
and then
Armageddon.
actually, you got to make that guy like a sticker in the fan server.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. Unofficial stretch goal. If we hit $250,000, I'll get a Farfetch tattoo somewhere.
Were you
There you
really? Because
go.
I actually was going to say, plan on possibly doing that regardless. Like,
We should get matching tats.
Everybody get
Oh my
matching
God.
tats.
Legit.
of that guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Specifically of that guy.
I think
Yeah,
I think
that'll
what
be the
I want to
question.
get is like Kira's little paw print because she has the little heart paws.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Aww.
It'd be hard to pay if we had to do a thing where it's like the whole cast and crew, or those who wanted it, obviously, were to get a matching tattoo. That'd be like, what would you pick? Because at that point,
Something,
it's like,
yeah.
it's got to be something that like would satisfy everybody.
Relatively
Fairly-
unisex.
of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unisex, fairly innocuous, but still represents the show. Could just do a big F.
I was literally thinking about
Yeah.
The F of the logo.
What are other good symbols from the show? Sesamoid logo.
I was going to say, or like the Papa Swirl face, but
Oh.
that might be a little too detailed.
I actually was originally saying I was gonna get like the Papa Swirl head tattooed
Yeah.
on me, because that kind of fits like other stuff I have on my body. But like,
a full slab of Quinn behind a drum set
oh
on
my
your
god,
back.
like a
Sam
Steve-O
says a full body
size-
of Quinn.
Yeah, like a Yakuza tattoo, except it's just Quinn.
I want it to be no. It's the exact same like tattoo of Steve-O. It says "Yeah, dude, I rock," but it's Quinn. Like,
If somebody gets a full back Yakuza style tattoo of like any of the Farfetch characters, I'll just give them the show.
They become a character.
See, now
like-
I'm just
Don't tell
picturing
me
them
to get a tattoo
posing
of Quinn, I will.
like freaking Francis Dollarhide from Red Dragon, just like.
Yep.
purple.
Oh my god.
Purple Lugia says, "Imagine having an F tattoo. Just flash it to pay respect."
Yeah, right.
You go to a funeral, you just like raise your sleeve and then walk away. Like,
Fucking nope, I lost it. I had a
I wonder
thought.
if we
Now
could
it's
dare.
gone.
Oh my gosh, I've never said Drain's voice actor's last name before. Could you say it for me?
Zekas.
Zekas, thank you. Didn't want to screw it up. Mine's Marnoka, and no one ever gets that right, so I feel you. But I wonder if we could tempt them to get like the mouth of Drain's helmet on his hand.
oh, that could be cool.
That'd be fun.
So good.
Actually,
it's
fucking
both
the
kind of
Drain,
dorky and kind of rad.
the Drain helmet's
Right.
face, I would totally get tattooed.
Yeah, honestly, it's really
Because it
cool.
would just
I
be fun.
know.
Also, Quinn, I see your chat message. Don't you fucking dare. Wait until episode 1 of the show comes out so you know for sure you actually like it before you do that.
Yeah,
I-
wait a minute.
I said this to them when we were hanging out at ZenkaiCon about how much anxiety their tattoos gave me because the show wasn't out yet, of the fact that they had gotten that. And I'm like, dude, if the show sucks, I'll pay for your laser. Like,
Dude, I remember being with you when you first saw that, and you were like, "Oh my god, now I have to make it good."
Now the show
Yeah.
has to be good. There's multiple Farfetch tattoos out there at this point, and I'm like, God, we can't fuck this up. God.
yep.
I would get Mama Swirl actually.
We need to
Oh my
bring back Mama
God.
Swirl.
Just pin up Mama Swirl, absolutely.
People keep bringing up body pillows. One of the body pillows I want to make, in fact, the first body pillow I ever want to make, is just the Papa Swirl truck, but on a pillow. And it's like, it has the back view and the front view too. So like in one of the views, it's laying on its back. So you just see the underside of the truck. You just see the little Papa Swirl head peeking out, blushing.
Genuinely one of the actual like real, and this would be like way off, but like cool merch ideas I had was to do pillows of both the Drain helmet and the Papa Swirl head that are like pillows for your couch.
Yeah.
I thought that would be really
Oh.
cool. Like shaped
I
like,
also
they
wanna
have those,
do a
like
similar-
emoji shaped pillows like that. So
I want to do a similar pillow where it's just Kira sleeping. So you can put her on your bed and you just
Oh,
got
that'd be
Kira
cute.
sleeping on your bed.
Aw.
You know what would be really sick? Have a rug made in the shape of Drain's head.
Oh, then you can step on
Like
him
those-
as he
dude.
deserves.
Yeah, like those custom ones, and have it like the shape of the helmet. Perfect.
That would be so good.
Hmm.
And speaking of, we need to message our merch guys and be like, hey, the Kickstarter's popping off. Let's start planning
we
merch.
should probably start meow.
Begin to plot.
We were just like, we'll wait and
thing-
see how the Kickstarter goes. We'll let you guys know. And now we're like, oh shit, okay, we got to get moving.
Like,
Oh
well, we
dear,
did it.
numbers.
It just keeps
We can,
climbing.
we can make the cartoon now.
Do a cartoon.
We got to do a fucking cartoon. All right, it
Uh,
has officially been 2.5 hours, which is officially a half hour over what I expected us to do, but we are having too much fun. So I'm gonna start wrapping up, but before we go, let's have everybody watch the OP. Also, speaking
Yeah.
of, if you guys want to watch just the OP without the attached Kickstarter video at the end, just the OP as its own video is gonna go up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. So
Tomorrow,
look forward to
yes.
that.
So you'll be able to watch it again and again without, the little Kickstarter pitch attachment. So, also, if you want to do us any kind of favor, like we totally understand, obviously, if you guys can't donate anything, totally understand. If you want to do anything for us, when that intro comes out, share it. Like,
Yes.
show people, because that'll get them interested in the show, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Share it around, spread the news.
Tell your friends.
Throw it
Tell
at your
me that you're
friends,
happy
confuse your
son of a-
enemies,
Tell your
the usual.
fans.
that's one of my, I forgot who said this, but one of my favorite things is, listen, if you like it, show it to your friends. If you have someone you hate, send it to them as an enemy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's a wisdom in that.
Yeah.
It's a screen. Okay. Let's watch the opening, shall we?
Ooh, a little watch party. I love it.
Oh, wait, why did it start a second in? God damn you. Okay. For real this time. And there you go, gang. That is the official opening for Farfetched.
I've seen a couple people start to speculate things, but I will, without spoiling anything, there is a lot to unpack and speculate about in that intro, by
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah.
So
We
have fun, do your digging.
we wrote
Like-
an absolutely massive document for our concept artists and our storyboarders to reference when they were making the opening or making the concepts and stuff for the opening. So there's a lot to chew on in there. There's a lot of deep references to things and foreshadowing and all that. So theorize away.
One of my
You know what
favorite,
that means? Pause every second.
yeah.
Pause.
one of my favorite moments is the 3 frames of Quinn posing and then Clodagh just pops up. Like, hello. like,
I love it. I loved how all the characters had their own little section, their own little scene, kind of represents their personalities in a way.
yeah, we wanted to give them a moment to each shine and show off kind of what's going on with them and
Give a little
prelude some
insight
things.
into their character and their story.
But thank you all so much for supporting the Kickstarter and everything you've done so far. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for helping us get to 110,000, gang. Holy shit. It
Yeah.
was so cool. And thank you especially to all of our lovely guests that have joined us today. Of course, Ed and Jonah and Nola, who are no longer with, I mean, not in the stream anymore. They
They've
had
been
to bow
defeated
out.
Their
but
sheds have been destroyed.
no, they're sheds. But Jasmine, thank you so much for joining us. Jason, of course, Hunter, and I guess Dave is here as well.
Yay.
But
Thank
yeah,
you guys so much for having us.
Absolute
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Thank you.
As
needs
always.
to happen far more often. And hey, now that
Yes,
we
well,
got
now
the
that I'm in the
Kickstarter going
special
and the
server.
pilots rolling around, shut
Yeah,
up,
right.
Hunter.
We do want to eventually do, like I said, especially once because we're going to be rolling this year, obviously, to get this thing done now that we've raised the money. But we do want to do more streams with more of the cast and crew and stuff.
Mhm.
So, you know, we'll
Look
try
forward
to.
to more.
We're going to try to have a healthy balance between doing these streams and then actually working full time on the show. So.
And
you
now
know.
that Farfetched Hell is over, I am going to try and get back to my almost daily streaming. So look forward to that
Yeah.
as well. Maybe I'll have a few guests on, friends joining me, playing games, hanging out.
We
We'll
should play
see, we'll see.
Repo.
We should play Repo. Holy shit. That'd be fun.
I
But
should do a couple-
anyway, that is our time. Thank you again, everyone. Share the pilot if you can't donate. Word of mouth is very, very powerful. If you have donated, we appreciate you ever so greatly. It's unbelievable that so many
Yeah.
people are willing to give their hard-earned money to this thing. It's absolutely crazy.
It really is. It's the most humbling thing. Like, all jokes aside, like it's incredible to be able to make this because of your guys' kindness and support. And we're doing it. You know, we're doing it for us, but we're also doing it for you because we really want to share this story with you guys, and we appreciate you wanting it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I was having a moment last night where I got like really emotional because I was thinking back to just being little baby Ashley, little 12-year-old Ashley when I first made Kira 20 fucking years ago because I'm old. And just thinking back to like how miserable and alone I was back in those days. And now I have all these friends, I have these wonderful people I'm working with, so many incredible people supporting me. And this is not a place I ever imagined I could be in. And I'm so unbelievably lucky to have my friends, my crew, all of you supporters, fans, just everything. So yeah, it's from the heart, genuinely. I appreciate you all so, so much.
We love you, dude. And
Mhm.
And
I
I
said, you
love
know
all
what?
of you.
I should say this more because it's absolutely true. Is that like, I know I pull my weight on this project, but really like, I owe so much to you for letting me go along with this ride and helping you make this thing because it really did save my life, and it means a lot. Getting to work with you
No,
every
you're gonna
day.
make me cry! Fuck off! No, I love you,
We
man.
love you
I'm
guys
so
so
I'm
much.
I'm
It
so
is a
proud of what
tremendous
we've been able to
honor.
make. Yeah, it is an honor to have you as a part of it too, Jasmine. You've done such an awesome job. I know Kira's only been able to do little barks so far, but you've always been so just awesome to work with and just on top of things and
Oh.
like always a joy in the booth. Jason, you've helped with so
Leave
much
me
shit.
out of this. No. You leave me-
I know if I need fucking anything, you've got my back, Jason, and it means a lot.
Hmm.
And Hunter, you have just absolutely gone above and beyond
Dude,
to
all
help
I do
bring
is tell you
Sesame
I'm
Way
not
to
writing
life.
another My Chemical Romance song. I don't know what you're talking about.
I genuinely called Hunter the uncle of Farfetch the other day because of just being in charge of Sesamoid and everything. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like. So
Well, I count myself incredibly lucky to have gotten along on this ride as well. Like I've built bands before. I've done the whole band thing, but never in an environment where competition isn't at the forefront of everybody's mind all the time. You know, this is a place where like you make the aggressive emo metal music for the sake of making good aggressive emo metal music and not making
Yeah.
better emo metal music than the
Yeah.
other guy, you know, like. And when you get an opportunity to express your art and to make your art in a place like that, it grows you as a person in your soul, and I appreciate that for y'all. I appreciate y'all giving that to me, you know. So yeah,
God, this is such a far cry from the piss conversation earlier.
we can go back to this.
Every stream's a ride.
Yep.
A ride
But
full
thank
of
you
piss.
guys. Thank you everybody. Have a wonderful week and don't
Be
die.
well, everybody. Cheers. Don't die.
Rock on, freaks.
Adios, guys.
Bye.
Bye.